Hey now. What's happening, everybody? Good morning. And good morning. Yeah. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. What do you say? Oh, what a glorious weekend it was. Weather-wise, anyway. Really beautiful. Really, really beautiful.
It was nice yesterday.
Yeah. Sort of these summer days make you not want to be here, you know. Takes a while to work into getting into being in the show here. I don't know about you guys, but I was like ready to play hooky.
Oh, this morning when I was trying to wake myself up, I was like, man, I need another day.
Yeah, we should just take the day off. But not to.
But then tomorrow would have been the same thing.
When I come here and I just get worked up, I was reading the New York Post, and they had some article about how the Republican convention's coming to New York, and all the hookers and the whole sex industry is getting ready for doing record business.
Yes.
And I'm like, well,
these are the people who are clamping down on us.
these are the ones who are really fed up with indecency and
Record business.
yeah, record business. They're saying they're not even sure they can deal with the sex trade.
Yeah, the demand is much greater than the supply.
Yeah.
Great.
The illegal sex trade should be on an all-time high.
Well, that's what I said the other day. The people who love porn are letting this happen.
I should correct myself. It's the Daily News I was reading.
Oh,
I
okay.
get confused between the two. It's very.
They look very much alike.
They look alike. They don't have the same editorial content, but they look alike.
I can only hope that Senator Brownback accidentally gets oral from a dude.
Yeah. With thousands of Republicans set to invade the city this summer, high-priced escorts and strippers are preparing for one grand old party. Agencies are flying in extra call girls from around the globe.
Yeah, they're recruiting from everywhere.
From around the globe.
Yeah.
To meet the expected demand during the August 30th, September 2 gathering at Madison Square Garden.
Your hooker might have an accent and not speak English.
Yeah, I hate that.
I do like American hookers.
We have girls from London, Seattle, California. It's like Howard Dean, you know. London, Seattle.
We're going to get whores from Arizona!
All coming in for that week, said a madam at a Manhattan escort service. It's the week everyone wants to work. It's going to be big, agreed one operator at a Midtown escort service, charging from $300 to upwards of $1,000 for an hour of companionship.
It's hooker Christmas.
Nice. I just love that I'm getting my balls busted, and it looks like I'm going to have to be off the air permanently. And these guys are gearing up for the biggest illegal sex weekend.
It's a sex convention, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and that business is good at estimating when stuff's going to be good.
Oh, they know.
They're not flying people in for no good reason.
Yeah, they have very good research people.
Tracy Kwan, the author of the autobiographical novel Diary of a Manhattan Call Girl, said she worries cops will crack down on the most visible sex workers. Oh, good. I would love to get one Republican bigwig busted. I get depressed.
They're going to get the girls off the street.
Yeah, I get depressed whenever there's a big political convention because I know the girls are going to get hassled, arrested, and treated like criminals. That's the hypocrisy right there. You know, all the Republicans are in town to have their sex, their dirty little sex, and then they're also advocating getting the sex trades off the streets and out of our communities.
The girls get hauled in.
Clubs have started booking private parties for delegates anxious to ogle topless beauties after a day of watching fully clothed politicians.
Hey, now.
Hey, Lonnie's in here. We have our show down to a science, says Lonnie Hanover, a spokesman for Scores, the upscale topless club.
Yeah, I was wondering when you said that if Scores was involved.
And of course.
They should be.
Well, then we should be able to get some information.
Nice.
Hanover said Scores, which recently opened a branch just blocks from the Garden, has lined up several big-name entertainers for the convention, but we don't reveal them.
Big-name entertainers?
Yeah. Well, big-name entertainers, not in your world, in the strip club world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there were big names.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Sarah, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Hey.
Hi, this is Sarah. Hi, Robin. I love you guys. I just wanted to say that I went and saw Fahrenheit 9/11 last night, and I loved it.
And apparently you weren't the only one.
Yeah, #1 movie this weekend.
I was really happy. A lot of people are going to see it.
First documentary to ever do that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only 23, and I live in a smaller town in Ohio, and the whole entire theater was packed, and it was just moving, and I'm going to try to get all my friends to go see it.
Good.
I want to go see it again. I just
Me
want
too.
to say I support you guys, and I love you guys. And
Thanks.
So.
All right, I appreciate it.
Michael Moore was so overwhelmed, he actually went to a theater and talked to the people online.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, the movie's just terrific, and you know, I encourage everyone to see it. I'm sure it'll get overshadowed by Spider-Man, but I hope it does steady business.
That's a pretty good sign. That's a lot of
That's
money.
a major opening. And it was you have to understand that to make it to #1, usually a movie has to open pretty wide,
Yeah.
you know, in over 1,000 theaters. And it was only in like 850.
850 movie theaters, that's it.
Yeah.
Because they had trouble getting into movie theaters.
I went to a later show. It was at 10:30 last night, and the whole entire theater was packed. I mean, all 20-year-olds. So.
You know when Michael Moore was here and he said that Bush and the Saudis have put together a thing called the Carlyle Group? They're all part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it was announced the Carlyle Group just bought Lowe's Cinemas, which control 2,000 screens in the country.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, if you can imagine. So what that means is in the future, when there's an anti-Bush or anti-whatever they believe in
This
movie,
won't happen again.
it won't happen again. This is probably it. It's unbelievable.
How we've been taken over.
Do you think Lowe's would have put this movie in movie theaters describing the connection between Bush and the Saudis? I don't think so.
Nigga, please.
Yeah, exactly.
When these people do something corrupt like that, they leave a direct paper trail.
Because it's not illegal. You can buy whatever you want.
But how many people are aware of the Carlyle Group unless they've seen Fahrenheit 9/11? They just say, oh, no corporation bought Lowe's.
Hey, Mark, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. I went to see Fahrenheit 9/11, and I had an idea for you. Once you get kicked off the air, I thought you ought to be a political talk show host. Get on with the big fat liar, Rush Limbaugh, and challenge him to a duo.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not my thing. I mean, I could go that route if I wanted, I suppose. I'd probably be pretty good at it, maybe,
I'm sure Limbaugh's ready to team up.
I'm just not I'm not like one of these political news junkies. I don't sit and
Read
every book and, get my facts half straight. And that's not what I got into radio for. I want to make people laugh, but it's been
there's
hard.
a difference. He's an entertainer.
It's been hard these days, It's, my career isn't politics. My career is like writing cartoons for Spike or developing a book or a movie or doing a radio show that makes you laugh in the morning. And I didn't get into this to become some sort of political guy, but they sort of force you when they're in the midst of kicking you off the air.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I only hope this November there's a big backlash to what they're doing, at least for my audience.
I hope so, Howard. We all love you, man. I
Thanks,
think you
bro.
could make it into fun, too, The
Yeah, maybe.
big skinny Jew takes on the big fat liar,
Yeah. That's been tried before by Jesus, and it just doesn't work.
And Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah. Hey, George, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, I miss you guys. I'm calling from Florida. I just wanted to tell you, Fahrenheit 9/11, the theater it played down here, no air conditioning
Oh,
in
man.
Florida.
It's bad.
Yeah, that's good.
Oof.
And it definitely kept some people away.
I
The
bet.
place was packed. There was line around the corner.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, I'm so happy about that. It's just the
It kind
movie.
of shows you that, no matter how much they try to hold people down, people will come back.
You can't keep the truth down.
You can't keep the truth down.
Hi, this is Michael Moore, the director of Fahrenheit 9/11, and it doesn't sound like we're going to have Howard with us much longer, but I got to say, the American people want Howard to stay, and they want the other guy to go. So everybody who's listening, let's keep Howard on the air, and let's throw those people out that want to deny him his right to free speech, because if they get away with it with Howard Stern, can you imagine what they're going to do to you? Just think about that. We're not going to take this. I'll tell you. That's right. And I'm proud to be part of Howard's army.
The Howard Stern Show. I mean, I've got a radio show and they're screwing with me. I can at least talk about it to millions of people.
Yeah, but what about the little guy who doesn't have an outlet like that?
Yeah, that's a real good point. Jay, you're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, let me guess. Tom's back from vacation.
Yeah, he is.
No kidding. The
Hey
show
now.
was dumped 60 seconds in. When
Yeah.
you started talking about the hookers coming to New York, Marty said, and Senator whatever gone.
Oh, they dumped already?
Oh, that's within 60 seconds. I guess
What did
Artie
he
must
say?
have named
He
a certain
said
senator, which they
Brownback.
don't like to name names.
I thought it was nasty.
Let's
Yeah.
find out why we were dumped.
I know the joke I made, so I'm not going to repeat it. So
What did you
Please,
say?
Artie, repeat it.
I said I can only hope that Senator,
Right.
Brownback accidentally gets oral from a dude.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh, I'm going to find you.
No, that wasn't. Was that dumped?
Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah, in Philly it was.
That's Philly.
Let's find out in Philly what's
And
going
I
on.
guarantee in Philly it was. I listened very closely.
Who's working the button in Philly? I want out of this place already. I'm so done.
There's
You're
like
telling me that, the system now is so crazy. If Tom and Dead Air Dave let something go, they have individual button pushers
In every market.
in every market. Find out in Philly if somebody hit a button.
Okay. And what was it that was said? That he mentioned a senator's name?
No, he said a senator's name and maybe he got oral.
Okay.
And by the way, you're the second Philly caller to tell us. I'm getting a note that.
Yeah, the last word we heard was senator and then gone.
I mean, I want out of this place just because of that. I mean, it's one thing to deal with Tom and Dead Air Dave. I've kind of, not that I'm dealing well with that, but the show is getting obliterated by and who is the guy in Philly who hits the button? I mean, what is he, one of the part-timers, or what is his
the guy
credential?
who turns on the lights in the morning.
What is going on? What is he afraid of?
Yeah, Tom is strict enough. Nobody else can do any work.
I don't understand why we need individual bleepers. I don't get it. You mean Tom?
Yeah, Tom supposedly is so... he could get a law degree now. He knows the law so well.
But my point is, how many guys are going to be making these decisions? Does the integrity of the show count for anything? Anything? Well, because he said oral?
I didn't say he did get
No,
anything.
he-
I said I
no,
was
no.
hoping.
He's objecting to the sexual reference oral.
That's insane. Then I don't know what the hell to say anymore.
Well, let's do a full investigation of who controls the content in Philadelphia.
But also, do you think it has something to do when you name a specific senator?
No, he didn't say the senator did.
I didn't say he did anything.
No.
I know, but just bringing up the
It's a
name.
guy getting nervous because he heard the word oral. But who is the guy getting nervous? And what is it that he doesn't believe we can't bleep here in New York? I mean, what's going on, man? What is going on? I want to be released. I think I'm not showing up the rest of the week. You know what? It is nice weather. Why bother? What's the point?
It's a good pool day.
Yeah, what am I doing?
Oh, I'd love to shoot some pool.
He meant a swimming pool.
Oh, and a dark bar with a scotch.
See, pool means different things to different people.
Right. Artie, you're talking about the weather. Artie's going to be in a dark room.
I'll have my shirt on by a pool table.
Oh, man, I'm just waiting.
That sucks. I was real careful on how to word that.
Right,
too.
yeah, you weren't out of line at all.
I just want to go home. So it's just a waste of time for me to be here. Some guy in Philly. I want to know how many markets we have where there's a guy
Who's with the
bleeping
dump button, yeah.
additional things. What happened?
He says that he didn't believe it. He said
He's lying.
I'm getting that impression, too, because I said, he goes, listen, we're not even in delay yet. He goes, we're having technical, problems.
Oh, yeah, that's the new thing.
And I said, how come every time there's a technical problem, it seems to be when Artie or Howard says something that shouldn't be on? He goes, I swear to God, I did not bleep it.
Who is the guy? Who is the guy?
It's just the board op. He goes, I swear to God, I didn't do it.
I can tell the difference between a dump and a satellite interruption. That was a dump.
Because the show never went anywhere. There was no dead air, right?
No, it was a dump.
Right. You heard a senator and then it went dead.
Yeah, and it picks back up. I know the difference between a satellite interruption and a dump.
And someone else called and said, too?
Yeah. We got more than one call about this. Yeah, I'll go to another guy. Hey, thanks for the call.
All right, have a good day.
Hey, Paul. You heard it
Hello.
too, right?
Yeah, they dumped. I was driving in the car and I heard it, and Artie said senator and then flop, and then it went to Howard talking.
Hey, the guy's lying. Put him on the phone with me.
He
Let's
won't
find
come
out.
on.
Yeah, no kidding, he won't come
Because
on.
I'm not interested in that.
Yeah, he's not interested in it. I'm not interested in him working my show. Who is this guy?
I don't know.
How old a guy is he? What's his credentials? What's going on? I want the dump button removed from his hands.
That'd be a good thing.
I mean, imagine some board op is sitting there with the dump button. Like, what does he know?
Yeah, like I said, it's the guy who turns on the lights and
This is the
starts up the engine.
This is the Viacom radio company. It's so impressive. The board ops are given dump buttons. It's so impressive, this organization. I got to tell you, it's not second rate. If anybody reads it, no wonder the goddamn stock doesn't go up. You got a board op working the dump button.
Howard, I told you the story before, but I went out to the Jimmy Kimmel show like a year and a half ago, and I sat with the 2 lawyers who were in charge of standards there, and they were asking me about the lawyers on our show that do that. And when I told them, well, no, it's the guy that does overnights, the guy almost fell off his chair.
Yeah, you know what? Let's end the parade right now. Why don't I just badmouth Sumner Redstone and embarrass him to the point that he wants to fire me? Why don't we just get that going?
All right, Howard, I gotta go, man.
All right, thank you. Let's end the party now. I want the summer free. I don't care. Let me start talking about how I really feel. And Les Moonves and the firing of Mel, and I want to talk about it all. I'm ready to explode in here. They got a madman on the loose here. I'm ready to lose it all. Nothing's going right. I'm depressed and I'm down, and it's like I'm sick of it. So sick of this place. I'm sick of working. It's just I need a change. I'm sick of this dump. I'm sick of looking at the studio every day with the low ceiling because Tom can't find a building with a ceiling. It's just garbage. It's second rate. It's rinky-dink. It doesn't think big. It's a dumb group of people running this joint. Starting with Tom on up. It's just a room full of dummies. I'd rather go work for some other dummies.
Yeah, I was going to say, where are you going to find some smart people?
Well, I'm not going to, but I just change my dummy. I'm tired of it. I want out. I want to be gone. I want them to fire me. I don't want to work here anymore. Fire me. I'm not allowed to leave because I'm under contract. Even though no one seems to abide by contracts. I got a contract with Clear Channel that's about as clear as any channel can be. I got a contract with them, and they're just like, well, we're not going to pay you.
In fact, we're going to sue you.
Yeah, we want to sue you. I go, for what?
For breach of contract.
Yeah, you fired me and you want to sue me for breach of contract. Okay. What did I do? Oh, you got in trouble. I go, no, I didn't. Not in any new trouble that you didn't know about. Get out of this. I'm so sick of it. I'm just sick of the walls. I'm sick of the cart machines and I almost use the S word, the crappy CD player that doesn't ever work, and
the phones you can't hear.
And crap doesn't work.
The microphones that make noise.
Yeah, I'm sick of it. I'm just tired. I've had it. And the board op in Philly, I'm sorry, I don't believe you. If you're telling the truth, great. But I don't understand how that got dumped in Philly. I don't get it. And even that, I can't even trust anybody. I want an investigation. I want Tom to be so pissed about what just happened in Philadelphia that he gets on the phone and picks up the phone and goes, what are you doing in my show?
That he controls the dump button, and whatever goes out should go out.
But he's such a pussy. He's so into holding on to this job. He doesn't pick up the phone and call corporate and go, you know what? We got a problem. No more Philadelphia dump buttons in the hands of the board ops. I don't have anyone on my side here. This is a joke. Got a management here that doesn't even give a crap. Bitch, 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 whine, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. And then they go in the newspaper and go, oh, we support Howard. No, you don't. You don't support me. You hit the button every 10 goddamn minutes. You're so brave. Fire me already. Be done with me. It's somebody you can control. Looking at this place. The dumb blue couch. Smells. All the filthy whores. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Sick of it. You're just ugly. Blue and then a purple wall. Think of it, I'm going to throw up from that color combination. The purple and blue.
It is
It's insane. It's a madhouse in here. I forgot the sign. Howard Stern. Needs that. What am I? Got a big ego?
Forget your name?
Yeah, I'm going to forget my name?
It's right across from you. So
Ay. Where's a knife? I want to stab the couch. I want to cut it up.
Cut up the hoary couch.
Oh, what will come out of it? when it starts to bleed.
Couch.
You ever sit on that couch? The most uncomfortable couch in show business.
I have, yeah.
Horrible.
Well, it was made of all the finest materials.
I don't even think that could be a real couch.
It's not. Somebody put up a bunch of boards and put some foam over it and wrapped some fabric over that.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Sick of the microphone. People sit on the couch, and every guest you can't hear. Can't hear them. I don't know.
They can't hear. They sit down. They put on the headphones. They can't hear.
Yeah, no one's
You can't
prepared.
hear.
The whole thing's just boring. Seen it all too many times.
There's no way that couch costs more than $80.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, hold on tight, man. This is what they want. You guys are going crazy. You're attacking the furniture.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy.
And you're
Turn on
next.
ourselves.
You're attacking the furniture.
The microphone did nothing to you.
I almost beat up the furniture.
Yeah.
I almost stabbed
This
it.
is what they want, so you'll turn on yourself and on each other.
You know. I'm gonna
They'll say, see, he's crazy.
I'm gonna eat my own foot.
You are correct. The guy's correct about Philly today. Usually some nut calls you and get you all worked up, but we heard Artie say we can only hope that Senator. Then suddenly Howard was speaking.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. The guy in Philly is gonna have to answer to me.
So they might be planting people.
I don't know. I mean, if he didn't hit the button, how'd that happen?
I don't know.
I mean, be honest about it. If you hit the button, be honest. Don't make me mental. That's the other thing I'm sick of. There's this whole game. Oh, we got the problems with affiliates all the time. They'll tell you, oh, we didn't do something, and then you get a tape of it, and then you find out, oh, okay, we did it. Like, you caught us.
They might be getting to them.
Yeah, well, I just think everybody
Well,
wants
everybody is gotten to.
Well, imagine a board op. Imagine, okay, what's a board op? A board op's usually a guy who's never even been on the air. It's exciting to be working at a big-time radio station in Philadelphia. WYSP is a big station out there.
You know, I clear trying to offer him tickets to something on ice or something like that.
Well, and you're sitting there. Well, maybe that's true, too. And then you're sitting there and, la-da-da-da-da-da-da. You're sitting there, and maybe, and I could be wrong. It might not be the guy in Philadelphia. It could have even been Dead Air Dave. He could be lying. Someone could be lying.
Dead Air Dave lies, too?
I don't know who lies.
You're getting worked up again. Listen.
But somebody's doing it, man.
If Dead Air Dave did it, though, you wouldn't just get calls from Philly.
I'm getting a call from Baltimore, too. Mark, hi.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
It just jumped you in Baltimore when you started talking about your contract with Clear Channel. It didn't jump the thing that Artie said earlier, but as soon as you mentioned the contract with Clear Channel, it was like you repeated yourself 3 times.
I don't know.
I think you really did repeat yourself.
Repeat
I did repeat myself.
That wasn't a dump.
Well, it sounded like the exact same thing. They definitely dumped you.
Yeah, I don't know. But the Philly thing is way. I don't get how I was dumped, but nobody knows how. I mean, don't drive me crazy now with, oh, I don't know what happened. Well, for the record, the board op is saying he didn't hit it. But I don't know how that happens. I don't know how Tom doesn't investigate. I don't know how anyone doesn't get worked up over the crap that goes on in this company. Yeah, just hit old Howard's dumb button. Hey, Todd, you're on the air.
Hey, dude, you're having a mental breakdown.
Yeah, I am. You're not kidding. I am. I'm down.
I feel bad for you because they've got you bleeping yourself. When you started to say the S word, you corrected yourself. And went to crappy. When Cheney can just say the F word blatantly.
Well, you know what would have been great? When Cheney said the F word the other day, if they had been covering him on television, network television, and the F word slipped out, they would have had to fine him. They would have had to fine the network for that. They're screaming about Janet Jackson's breast. It would have been great. The vice president would have been fined. But, of course, he wouldn't have been, because no one will do that.
Oh, they took him. He went to court, and the Supreme Court let him go.
All right. This guy's all over the place with the Supreme Court.
Well, yeah, he's jumping topics.
Yeah.
Cheney did curse out a senator.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Gary, I want to know about Philadelphia and why I was bleeped. I don't want this issue done.
Nah, I called Tim Sabian. I called him on his cell phone, left a message. I called him at home, woke up his wife. He's in the gym.
In the gym.
That's a lie.
That's a lie right there. Jim Sabian's in the gym. He's built like Humpty Dumpty.
I sort of chuckled when I heard that, too.
In the gym? What gym? He must go to a gym to eat.
He must know a guy named Jim.
They must have a buffet at the gym.
You know what? I called when his wife answered the phone. I said, can I speak to Tim? She goes, he's in the gym, 5:30 every morning.
What gym does he go to?
I don't know.
A gym in his house?
No, I think he goes to a gym.
A gym, like a facility.
A gym? What gym?
Do they have exercise equipment?
Call her back and find out what gym. I want to call him at the gym. I want to know, A, what happened in Philadelphia to our show, and also what exercise he's doing. He's working out with McWeights.
You're doing that wrong. Yeah, maybe he's at that little playground at McDonald's.
There you go.
Maybe that's a gym.
Hi, Holly.
Hi. I went to see 9/11 this weekend. Amazing.
Yes.
It was, and it's funny. I mean, I'm a nurse. I go to work every day, go home. I've never been very politically active, except when I left, I felt like a different person. Like the whole audience was cheering, standing on their feet, and I guess I felt paranoid when I left.
Yes. I tell you what, Fahrenheit 9/11 is a monster movie. The President of the United States plays a monster along with his it's like worse than Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Because you get out and you're like, man, that's the best horror movie of all because there's reality to it.
And there's no ending.
Yeah, and he's out there. It's like the end of the first Alien.
Right. There's a sequel coming.
There's a sequel coming. George Bush, the second term, if we don't vote him out. I mean,
it was so creepy. I really did. I just had the creeps, and everybody did. There were girls that were probably 16 slapping on gum saying, oh, my God, I can't believe that's real. I mean, I want to look into it. And there were old men that were talking about, well, if you read the papers, they did something like this with World War II. It was just everybody was having the same experience. It was creepy.
Yeah, it is. It's a real shake-up and wake-up call, and it's what we've been screaming about. And now there's a movie where, movies are so powerful that thank God this exists, and something that might change the names of people and change the minds of people about who they're going to vote for. Thank you.
I don't care if Bugs Bunny was running against Bush. Bush is out.
Right. That's how I feel.
Okay. Thanks.
I feel the same way. I do. Farted. I don't know. I don't need any more, so Yes, high pitch. He's flushing the toilet.
Hey.
God, that
you and him, it's going to be a sickening morning.
Mental image.
High pitch. Imagine the poor toilet in his house.
Hey. Yeah, what did that toilet do to deserve that?
Hey, get me out of here. I'm high pitch's toilet. Imagine the things that toilet could talk about, what it's seen.
Just the view.
High pitch.
Hey, Howard!
Oh, you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Hey, guess who I saw this weekend?
Who?
Jackie the Joke Man.
Oh, yeah? What was he doing, a show?
A comedy show. Guess how many people showed up? 50 people show up at his show. Dude, he got so fat. He quit drinking, and I don't know where he got his suntan from. I mean, he looks so happy than ever because he's divorced.
Yeah, I know.
He's divorced?
Yeah.
Hey, I got Tim on the phone. High pitch, I got to go. I don't know if he's divorced or he's separate.
No, he's divorced. I spoke to him over the weekend.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, I can confirm
I'm sure you got everything accurate.
Right.
Hey, Artie.
All right. Hey, Tim. Tim.
Hey.
Hey. What gym do you go to?
Devon Fitness.
You're working out?
Yeah.
Exactly what do you do?
Oh.
Dude, you're overweight.
I'm fat, bald, middle-aged.
Yeah, I mean, what are you working at? Working out? There's got to be a big deli there or
It's not working.
a buffet.
Well, there's the buffet table right after you get done working out.
I can't imagine what he's doing in the gym. I've seen this guy. There's no way he's working out.
Yeah, we need to send cameras down there to capture that.
Yeah.
Every morning at 5 o'clock.
And
Wow.
how long does it take you to get through this workout?
10 minutes. Do you run?
Yeah, I do 40 minutes on the elliptical and then do weights.
Really? Then you must eat like a pig all day.
Oh, before bed.
What do you weigh now?
About 240.
And how tall are you?
6 feet.
Come on. How do you go to the gym every day at 5 o'clock and weigh 240?
Wouldn't you stop, or something would have to change? You'd get frustrated, wouldn't you?
I can lift up the side of the house, though.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you a question. You got the board op has a separate dump button on the show?
We do have a dump button, yes.
All right, I believe, now the board op is saying he didn't hit the dump button, but you got to do me a favor if you care about me.
I do.
Somehow in Philly our show was dumped.
Okay.
Not here out in New York.
Okay. I'll call and find out.
What are the rules down there? What is this guy supposed to do?
I mean, why would a board op need to second-guess Tom's dumping ability? I think Tom and Deddy or Dave are very thorough.
Well, it is very thorough, but there are times when you guys run out of dump from time to time.
So why is this guy making decisions on his own? The board op.
Let me find out first, Howard.
All right.
And,
I don't want to say someone's guilty until you find out, but I'm telling you, we were dumped.
We run out of dump?
All right, let me find out specifically because also I call if there's satellite dump out, you know.
No, this was no satellite dump out.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right, let me find out.
All right, and good luck with that workout. Is it over, or are you still in the middle of it?
No, I'm done.
You started at 5, and what time do you finish?
I'm done now.
6:30.
Yeah.
You worked out for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And you do that every day?
Yep. 5 days a week.
And you still weigh 240?
Yeah.
So what are you eating?
I eat like an orangutan at night.
I tell you, slow down.
Oh, I got to get on your program.
Yeah, I mean, what are you eating at night? I mean, it must be like tons of food.
I just eat meat and vegetables and stuff like, you know what I mean? Or fish and vegetables.
No,
Sounds like you're doing all the right stuff. Something's wrong here.
Fish. I love these guys. All I eat is fish and vegetables. I guarantee if I hung out, I see what
I eat a lot of fish.
Yeah. You must eat all the fish in the ocean.
Must be empty.
I got my trainer here, Kenny. He's kicking the crap out of me.
Tell Kenny he better find a different way.
Just find a different way.
Yeah, man. Kenny should be out of the business.
I want to get my jaw wired shut.
You know, probably isn't Kenny's fault. It's you.
What's that?
It's you. You go home and all the hard work Kenny puts in, you eat to death. You got to listen. Just because you work out doesn't mean you can eat anything.
You're not working out like a triathlete.
No, I do. I bike ride on the weekends. Work out during the week.
He gets on that elliptical machine for 40 minutes, probably like at a snail's pace.
Right.
And then he thinks, oh, I worked out. I can go have a big ass lunch.
I kick it at 60. Kick it at 60 revolutions and crank it up to about 12.
Big sweaty Tim Sabian, the gym dripping all over the elliptical machine.
After he finishes, he straps on a feed bag.
Yeah. Time for breakfast.
Oh, God, the way people sweat in that gym.
I'm hungry.
Oh.
I know you're hungry. You know what? Eat a carrot.
Too many multiplex bars.
All right, bro.
All right, thanks.
Seriously, I'm really bummed.
I'll find out.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, hang on.
Get right back to it.
We got to take a break. I'm getting one thing they're good at is giving me constant memos over the computer. Please stop giving me memos over the computer, please. I'm a professional. I know it's been 30 minutes since I took a break. I don't want any more of that on my computer. I didn't put in a computer system to get messages from Tom. I got no help from Tom on this computer system. If it wasn't for Jeff Chick, I wouldn't even have a computer system. Tom didn't help with this computer system.
So
half the computers in here I had to buy myself.
Pretend it's not here, Tom. Pretend it's like if you had to take care of it.
It's certainly not here because of him. I don't want Tom giving me messages over my computer. Get him out of my life.
There is no computer as far as you're
He shouldn't have time to give me messages on the computer. He should be investigating what happened to me in Philadelphia.
That he's not tracking down.
All right, I got to take a break. I got to get something to eat or something. I need a fix. I need a heroin fix. I'll be back after this.
What does the Howard Stern Show mean to you?
Hi, this is Wood Yee. The Howard Stern Show means to me a chance to have people listen to the programs that they would like to listen to, and a chance for light entertainment for people. That's not structured.
The Howard Stern Show. It means so much to so many.
95 X. Baby. 2. Howard Stern.
Excuse me. A couple of quick things. I was on trimspa.com, just a couple of minutes ago checking out the voting for Get John's Job.
Oh, is that where the voting is being held?
Yeah, trimspa.com. If you go on there, they've set up a great page. I'm told within an hour the audio will be on there. It was supposed to be on there already. I'm a little perturbed by that, but
What audio?
clips from all the different contestants to help you vote. If you already know who you're voting for, you can start voting now. If you click on each person's picture, they give you a bio and what they've done and a little synopsis and some thoughts from each candidate. It is one person, one vote. So, make sure you know what you're doing. If you want to wait for the audio, it's supposed to be up by 7:30 New York time. Eastern Standard Time. And it better be up.
Well, it's not Eastern Standard Time. It's Daylight Savings Time now.
No. What is it? What are you talking about? What are you saying?
It's Eastern, but we're on Daylight Savings.
No, but it's Eastern Standard Time. Am I right, Fred?
I always thought it was Eastern Standard Time.
What do you mean? You don't call it Daylight Savings? The daylight is when you switch the clocks.
Right, but we're not on Standard Time. Standard Time would be an hour later.
Is she right about that?
You know,
I don't know.
So confused with all this time crap.
I never heard of anyone saying that anymore.
I don't know what it is.
When you watch like network television, they go Eastern Standard Time, Mountain Time, and you don't say Daylight Savings Time.
I never see that in the ads.
Yeah.
For me, it's always Miller Time.
I think you're off.
Time, no. The time didn't change. We changed it. So the Standard Time is an hour after what we're doing.
I thought Standard Time is always Standard Time.
No, it's not standard if you change it.
I don't know. I don't understand what you're saying. I'm going to move on because I don't want to get into this.
This conversation is taking way too much daylight savings.
It's always Eastern Standard Time, Mountain Time, Pacific Time. I don't know what you're talking about, Daylight Savings Time.
But we changed it.
Where did you study time?
In the Time Institute.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Well, then I can't argue with it. Time Institute. Oh, man. Hey, by the way, I got to congratulate... What the hell network was it that had the Munsters 24-hour marathon?
It was TV Land. I saw that.
Yeah,
I caught a little bit.
Munsters Marathon.
My favorite episode I just happened to tune in for was the one when Herman cuts a song.
Oh, no.
And becomes like a rock star.
Yeah.
Jesus, that show was so perfect.
One of my favorites is when he plays baseball with Leo DeRocher.
Oh.
Did you watch the 24-hour marathon?
I caught a couple of them, yeah.
It was great.
I caught the tail end of one. I was like, wow, a Munsters Marathon.
Actually, you know what I did catch was the basketball one.
I never knew there was a basketball one.
He goes in that gray sweatsuit to the
Fred, did they have 2 seasons or 1 season, the Munsters?
I thought they had, believe it or not, I think they had 3.
No.
No?
I know the Addams Family had like 2.
It's got to be more than
I
one.
thought they lasted longer than the Addams Family.
There seems like a lot of
I think it was only 2.
It's like Green Acres. I didn't realize that thing was on the air for like 8 seasons.
Green Acres was real popular, but the Munsters, sadly, was only on for like 2 seasons.
Yeah, these really sophisticated shows.
Tim, what'd you find out?
He hit it. He just got, nervous in the heat of the thing and hit it and dumped it, and that's what happened.
All right, here's my problem. If I call a guy and say, did you hit the button? He goes, no, I swear I didn't. He's lying to me.
Understood.
What is going on here, man? I mean, I got to know when somebody hits this button. I don't want a board op having a button on me. It's not fair to me, and it's not fair to what I do. What, he thinks he knows more than Tom and Dead Air Dave? I mean, what is this? What set of rules? What is his credentials, this guy?
Is he the regular guy?
He thinks he knows more than Dead Air Dave?
I mean, no, seriously, I mean, what, they can't trust Tom and Dead Air Dave?
Well, let me talk to him. I just talked to him briefly on the phone.
But what is a board op? Explain to me what a board op is. Like, look, what is the background? Law school?
No.
What has he ever been on the air?
Yes.
Where?
WYSP.
Uh-huh. A regular shift?
Right.
A regular?
No,
every day? Part-time. Part-time.
Every morning,
Is there college background? I mean, what is the guy's background?
College.
College, yeah.
But, I mean, who steeped him in FCC law?
Yeah, did you guys work with him? Have you sat and, I mean, what is going on? I don't understand. I mean, a disc jockey is sitting there hitting a button on me.
He's talked to Lerman. He's, with Hildebrandt and.
I've talked to Lerman and Hildebrandt. Who's Hildebrandt? Who is Hildebrandt?
He works with Steve Lerman.
Hildebrandt. That's scumbag. Both him and Lerman.
Now we got Hildebrandt.
Hildebrandt? That's the guy's first name, Hildebrandt?
Steve Hildebrand.
Oh, Steve Hildebrand. He's a genius. Another genius. Steve Hildebrand went to law school so they could train board ops to hit the button on me.
Now, is this the regular guy, Steve? He sits there every day.
Hildebrand.
Correct.
I got nervous this morning.
Well, listen, he got nervous. Listen to me. Tell him not to be so nervous because, look, Tim, here's the bottom line. I want out of this place. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of your board op. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of Tom. I'm sick of this goddamn smelly studio. I'm sick of the freezing air conditioning. I'm sick of the goddamn lights hanging low. I'm sick of it. I'm sickened to death by everybody. And then you got some board op hitting my goddamn... I finally get through Tom. I finally get through the goddamn Dead Air Dave. I finally get the show to the people, and you got a board op hitting a button on me. Get to work. Get out of the gym. You're at the gym too much. I think you're losing your mind.
It's a waste of your time, obviously.
Yeah. You're wasting my time.
I'll take the gym off my schedule.
You're not going to do anything.
No.
That's what I did.
And what are you going to talk about? You hit the button. So what?
It's over now.
I don't want people telling me they didn't hit the button when they hit it. And then I look like an idiot. I'm like, oh, gee, my reality must be off.
Yeah, you think you're crazy.
Listen, I don't understand why a guy in Philadelphia's got to have a button, too. What is going on here? What do you mean everyone's got to have a button? And the board op is going to... He thinks, Dead Air Dave cleared that. Tom Chisano cleared that. I'll hit the button for the people in Philadelphia. Because Artie said oral. Yeah. And I don't even know why you're so fat if you go to the gym every day.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's wasting his time there. He might as well be at the station working.
Listen, you and I go way back, man. I'm not playing a game here. I'm working hard.
Me either.
I'm here every goddamn day. You don't see me getting fired because I don't show up to do interviews and things. I'm here every day. I've been doing this for over 20 years, and I got some board op who I don't even know. He's going to hit a button on me? What is he having his kicks today? Guess what I did? I don't want him hitting a button on me. I don't want that. I got two guys hitting the button already. Now I got a guy in Philadelphia hitting the button.
That you can't even get to. Unless somebody turns him in, you wouldn't even know what he's up to.
Listen, man, we got to get our act together here. I mean, it's a big joke, man. It's a big effing joke. And instead of being in the gym, maybe you should be there watching over this guy that he doesn't hit the button. He obviously needs some help.
He's nervous because he's there by himself.
Yeah. So instead of a gym, why don't you put an exercise machine next to this guy when he runs the show? I'm being serious. I'm not making a joke. I think you should be there with him. Because he obviously doesn't have the mental capability of figuring this out. I'm serious, Tim.
All right.
You ought to get in there at 5 o'clock in the morning, and just like me, and sit there with him and babysit him. Tom does it. He babysits Dead Air Dave. Those two brain trusts are back there right now, conspiring. Thinking, should I hit the button? Shouldn't I? We still have 3 seconds.
Should I hit it? I changed my mind. Restless.
You got me going mental. I don't want to be mental. Why do I have to be mental? Better you be mental. You get up this time in the morning.
I do.
By 10 o'clock, you'll be yawning the whole day, just like me.
I know. I am.
All right, okay, good. Go get to work. Go do something useful to me.
All right.
All right, thank you. The gym isn't working for you. You don't need to be in any gym. You could be just as heavy without the gym.
Yeah, that's a waste of your time.
All that sweating and nonsense. I'll tell you what, just don't eat so much and don't go to the gym.
You probably won't be as hungry. You'll be the same.
Right.
At least I'm limber.
Yeah. I bet you're not. That's the sad part of it.
Right.
Thanks. I got to take a break. I'm sorry. I'll continue what's going on. If you go to trimspot.com, you'll see a very nice presentation. But, of course, they, too, don't have the audio. Tom isn't upset about it. It's a big joke.
Has Tom sent them a message?
No, Tom doesn't do a goddamn thing. Tom goes to Montana and goes fly fishing. I got a general manager who runs around with pictures. Look at me with a fish.
Look at this guy.
You got some mental cases running around here. I tell you, you'll lock up the whole company.
They don't call it Big Sky Country for nothing. Look at this.
Everyone's very relaxed except for me.
That's a big sky.
I'm the only one not walking around relaxed. I got the problem. I walk around tense. Imagine this guy, Tim Sabian, weighs 240 pounds. He's in the gym every day. I mean, what is he doing? It's another guy spinning his wheels like a hamster.
We do catch and release. Tom goes all the way to Montana to catch a fish and throw it back.
Yeah. Catch and release. He's such a retard.
Bring it back.
You know what, man? If you
Really?
catch a fish, eat it. You stupid ass. Catch and release. I mean, you catch and release. You sit there, you listen to this guy with his pictures and his Montana, and I go fly and catch and release. Such a ridiculous concept. Catch and release. We do catch and release. Poor fish.
How about catch and eat?
Even the fish thinks Tom's an ass.
I'm not a part of your game. Leave me alone.
It's like the fish looks at Tom and goes, eat me, you pussy.
I'm gonna make you not breathe for 10 minutes and throw you back.
Why did you spend all day fishing to throw me back and put a hook in my mouth? So now I have to go around and deform the rest of my life.
I talk to the fish and they fall asleep.
I can't imagine what the guide must think. You must think you're the biggest pussy on the planet.
I thought you
What do you have, a
were-
guide?
Yes.
Yeah. And the guide must sit there and go, this pussy.
Hello,
What?
Proudfoot.
Teach him fish.
Oh, Proudfoot.
Ugh.
It's Chingachgook.
We went with a real Indian. Probably not even a real Indian. The guy puts a tanning solution on.
Got some
No,
red.
that was we only had one day. You know what? It's funny. I found out that the guy who said he was an Indian was Italian.
Right.
Yeah.
Me and
Used to work
Angelo
on a
Proudfoot.
gondola.
How you doing, Tom? All relaxed from your big week?
Oh yeah,
Good.
I was doing great.
Good. Oh, I'm not.
Really,
I'm not happy.
I couldn't tell.
Big joke. It's like when you got this place and there's no goddamn ceiling height. Told you get me a ceiling. And what is with Trim Spot? Tell them to get the sound up on their website.
As soon as I got in, I found
Everyone's
out
a
about
slacker.
it. Gary and Jason are working on it. And Jason set the files, and it will be up within the hour.
Supposedly. I'll make you a bet it won't be up within the hour. We told you at 6:30 it won't be up within an hour. Nothing's ever up in an hour. The only thing up is my temperature.
Your blood pressure.
Yeah, my temperature is up. I got 102 fever and it's rising. I'm here day and night working. You guys are fishing and catch and releasing. I never heard it such a ridiculous thing. I got a friend, Will Regan. This guy catches fish and we eat them that night.
Go away, little trout. You live to see another day.
No, I know. It's like you don't kill the fish, you just permanently scar them. That's nice.
I tricked you again, Mr. Fish. I'm a genius. I mean, what is that? What are you proud of yourself throwing the fish back? I don't hurt any living things. Meanwhile, you're out eating every day.
I saw a beaver out there as big as a golden retriever.
Don't say
biggest,
beaver.
Biggest beaver I've ever seen in my life.
The guy in Philly just got nervous.
It's big beaver country.
It was so big. The guy was with.
All right. You know what? I can't sit through these stories. Rob, tell them to Rob.
I will.
She loves
I
it.
told you, no pictures. Look, no pictures.
You tell Robin all about your trip.
I will be happy.
He's anxious to hear about it. She has the patience of a saint.
Sure, Robin.
She has the patience of a saint to listen to that.
Proudfoot, did I ever tell you about my homeland, Pasta del Cietano? Oh, I did I? But did I show you the pictures?
Yes, Mr. C. Many times.
So who do you go fishing with? The guide and what, another friend?
Yes.
Yeah. And then how many fish did you catch and release?
Probably 18, 20.
Wow, look at you.
How many hours you spend out in that boat? Or in the water, wherever you are?
About 4 hours on Thursday, and then 8 on Friday, 8 on Saturday.
Wow, you must really have a problem.
Trout.
Oh, trout.
You must be
Brown
insane.
and rainbows, mostly.
Imagine wasting
Well,
8
they
hours.
catch a bunch of whitefish this year.
You know what I could do in 8 hours? I could write a book. I mean, this guy
In case you're
wastes.
interested.
You waste time.
There's 20 rainbow trout in Montana with a hair lip now.
Catch and release. It's like effing and not finishing.
No.
It is.
No, it's not.
Of course it is.
There's no release.
There's no release, man. Catch and release.
F and no release.
And what do you sit there in the boat and these guys drone on all day?
You either sit in the boat, you float the river in the boat, or you get out. I get your waders on.
Yeah,
you stand
you
in the
got
water.
those big rubber things up
It's
your
so
leg.
beautiful. It's so
Oh, my
calming.
God.
It's so
I
relaxing.
have waders on. Wow, the water is touching my nuts.
That's something great.
This guy, big dummy, sit out there 8 hours. No one ever sits out there 8 hours. An hour I could take of that, maybe. Tops.
That's right.
Before I get nervous.
Tell me more about
The scenery changes every 300-400 yards. Saw a beautiful eagle's nest.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at you.
That's okay. You've been doing it for 20 years. Keep going.
Eagle's nest.
Why change now?
Couldn't live without seeing
Look at that eagle's nest.
I saw a tufted titmouse.
What's beautiful about the eagle's nest?
I can say that.
I saw a giant beaver.
Yes, you can. For all those editors down the line, yes, you can say that.
Look
But wait a
Mr.
minute.
C, big beaver.
What was beautiful about the eagle's nest?
It's a big big bunch of twigs put together.
I think that's
Was it different from other nests?
Giant eagle. Seeing this giant eagle nest, bald eagle is not cool.
What a waste of time.
You saw the bird or his nest?
Saw both.
Well, don't tell me it was a
only saw the
beautiful
nest. I take
nest.
that back. I only saw the nest.
Oh, you idiot. You
Oh, go.
I lied. I saw the
you
bird.
only saw the nest.
You idiot.
I stole the eagle's eggs and cooked them.
I caught them and released them into the wild. Well, listen,
I made
good
an
for you.
eagle omelet.
Please, can you get on this with the Philly and the bleeping? I mean, do you care at all? Or
Yeah,
is it,
I care a lot.
You do. All right. Good. Glad you do.
I saw a beautiful nest.
Yes,
A lot
Dominic.
like your hair. You know that? That nest in your hair has a
Then
lot
you
in
didn't need
common.
to go to Montana.
Yes, Dominic. Yes, Dominic.
We had possum stew.
Oh, what? Do me a favor, Gary. No more phone calls put through from Dominic. Please save me from him. It's just like on AOL when you block someone out. Block him out.
Dominic?
What do you call that when you block someone out?
Blocking.
Blocking. Block him. I mean, the guy calls in and then hangs up.
Catch and release him.
Yeah, catch him, release him from me.
He's on the phone now, Howard. Do you want me to put him through or tell him no?
Oh, man. I mean, when I go to him, be there. Why is he not there? Don't call my show and then hang up. Dominic. What do you want? Stay on.
Last night they had a show on obscenity on Greta Van Susteren. The 10 most obscene shows on TV. What's number one?
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What is it on the Fox News Network?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you ought to watch less of that. I think it's damaging your brain.
Number one show, South Park. Kid watches.
Of course. You should see the.
We realize the hypocrisy.
What do you want? What do you want to get me riled up? Look, Dominic.
And Dominic, by the way, it's indecent, not obscene.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't understand the difference.
There's a
South
difference.
Park was number one, which, as an example, my stepson Scott, who's leaving Camp Canadensis now, watches every single night. There's no censorship of it.
I know. I mean, everything is about sex.
It's everything.
Right. Thank you. Oh, it's a witch hunt. All right, look. The Republicans are coming to town, and they're saying the sex trade is going to be so big, they're importing women from all over the country to handle the Republican sexual repression. They're so repressed, they come here to have sex.
Oh, they can't wait.
And the hypocrisy is they're busy finding me. They're worried about sex. All right, I got to take a break. Thank you, Tom. It's fascinating.
It's wonderful to see you. Happy to be back.
I look forward to hearing more about it.
Glad you're well rested.
All right.
I saw a raccoon. We fed it a carrot.
Mr. C, tell him more about time you shot 70 at Shinnecock.
Can you imagine the conversation for 8 hours with Tom fishing?
The guy is like...
What the hell is going on in that boat?
Taking a break.
It's mind-numbing. Between, I don't know what's more mind-numbing, you in a boat for 8 hours or Tim Sabian in the gym for 2.5 hours.
That's pretty mind-numbing.
Did I tell you my summer of love when I went to Europe and drove in a Volkswagen van?
Yes,
Boy, I was free.
I used to be a hippie.
It wasn't a van. It was a 68 Super Beetle with a sunroof.
It was the Beetle, that's right.
Right. I've told everyone in this company about it.
Yes.
Do you know they drive in kilometers over there?
Proudfoot can't get him enough of story.
More story, white
More
man.
story, Mr. C.
I drove into Belgium. I asked for a gallon of gas. They looked at me.
Wow.
What was that story?
They have no beaver in Belgium. But there'll be plenty of beaver during the Republican convention.
All right. All jokes aside, good for you.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be back right after these words.
Here's Kid Chris breaking high-pitch Eric.
Hello.
Yo, is this Eric?
Yeah.
Man, you stupid motherfucker. I hear you on the radio acting stupid.
You're a bitch.
No, you big like a elephant.
Yo, hold on.
No, hold on. You just a stupid idiot. Oh, with a goddamn dick on your head.
I got caller ID. I have your number.
I don't give a f. I don't give a f. I'm calling just to tell you you stupid. You know that. Hello?
Hello?
Yo, hot bitch, you call me a nigger, you motherfucker? You look like a retarded boy toucher, hot bitch, Eric.
Hey. Hello?
Hi, Eric. Well, this is your big fat stomach talking to you, fat. I need to lose weight, you fat.
Well, I'm just calling to say hi. Are you the same guy from the radio?
How do you get my number?
Hot bitch, Eric, you big fat elephant bitch.
Okay, just caller ID.
I don't give a f***, faggot. You a
Eric, pick up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? It's the New York City Police Department.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I got a couple questions for you.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking. Us here down at the station are wondering
why you such a hot bitch? You fat elephant bitch!
Hey, just call. I got your number. I'll report you to the police.
This is the police, you fat... fag.
Now it's just 95. Yeah! What's happening? I mean it. Hey, Alyssa, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going, Howard?
Hey, baby.
Hey, I'm a recent law school grad, and I saw the Fahrenheit movie on Friday as well. And this is my idea. If any one of those facts that's in the movie is absolutely true, it's just one of them, then I think Bush is going to have some, either like a criminal investigation or face civil charges.
Well, of course. I mean, look. We're at a time in our history where things are confusing enough, with terrorism and all that. What the shame is that the president is lying and nobody's even catching him on it. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
We only worry when a guy is getting oral in the White House. That's when we because that's easy.
To be fully investigated.
Yeah, because that's an easy one. That's like this other stuff's a little murky.
Well,
when you're so in bed with the Saudi Arabians, and you're so in bed with when you're
the big oil companies.
Yeah, I mean, if the American public would spend time reading about our economy, they wouldn't. Bush would be zero in the polls.
Well, this is what
the amount of money we borrow from China and Japan, we are on such a downward spiral.
We're getting tax cuts and racking up huge deficits. But where does the money actually come from when we need money?
And everyone crows about, but Bush cut your taxes. Well, you don't even, that's the simple explanation. And everyone goes, well, the economy's getting better. Wait till after this election, and it's time to pay off China, Japan, and all these deficits. The way Bush bankrupted his companies,
he's about to bankrupt the country.
He's going to bankrupt the country. And if you start to read and you start to, if you talk to economists, you begin to realize, you go, oh, my God, I had no idea. I had no idea. I started to get political. Listen, I'm on the radio. I got a responsibility. I'm talking to millions of people. They're turning to me and saying, Howard, why are you against Bush? It's not just for one. It's not because of the FCC. There's just as many Democrats sitting on the FCC as there were Republicans. I mean, there's many Democratic congressmen who voted for this bill to shut me up.
Bill, yeah.
I mean, they're whacked out of their skulls too.
Oh, Howard.
But what Bush is doing as president, I know in November I can vote him out of office. I am going to. I am going to cast my vote for John Kerry.
Howard, I have an idea, though. What you can do to help out with this. It would be too scandalous if you were to talk about people having an uproar and complaining to the government about that they should do an investigation like they did with Clinton. I mean, this warrants a bigger investigation.
I'm not a big political show. There was a great article in the New York Times this Sunday about they call it the Stern voting bloc. And more and more people are starting to look at it. This is going to be a very close election. They are saying that our listeners stick together. I'm not going to read you the whole article. It's an article by John Tierney. You can probably get it on the Internet if you go to New York Times, or I'll link to it from howardstern.com. And they're saying our audience is surprising everyone that we vote as a block. This doesn't happen often. And they're also saying, they're analyzing who the people are that listen to my show, not the BS you hear.
Right.
That more of these people are Republicans who listen to my show, who also list themselves, now get this, is going to shock you, born-again Christians are 3 times more likely.
No way.
Well, that's what they're seeing in the polls.
They're seeing it in the they're doing actual polls.
Well, then you're making a bigger difference than you can realize right now.
I know that. And I know we're making a difference. And I know that the more people that get on this bandwagon, we can actually, as a group, affect the outcome of this election.
Well, what do you think about this idea?
And I'm not asking anyone to blindly follow me. I'm not asking anyone to blindly follow me. I don't blindly follow anyone.
You just put the information there and people seek it.
Make your own decision. I am telling you, we are in big-ass trouble. And not that John Kerry is God or the Savior, but he is at least
a hell of a lot better.
Someone, and you know what? If in 4 years he doesn't get better, we'll vote his ass out. But you can't reward Bush with another term. This guy doesn't even want to win. He doesn't even want to win.
What do you think of a link, though? Sorry to interrupt, but on your website that has to do with people that are interested in the movie and that are also your fans. You had a
I'm
link
tired
on
of
there.
talking about this. You bore me. Go ahead. Yes, Daniel.
Hey, Howard, how are you?
The link is already there.
The link is there. Go on the website and look. I've said all I'm going to say about it. Daniel, go ahead.
I just want to shift gears for a second. I was watching TV on Thursday night, and I saw for the first time in about 6 months the Jay Leno show. What an abomination.
Well, the show is horrible.
I couldn't, just so disgusting, so boring.
So it's unwatchable. And listen, that's my point. Here's another guy. He reaches millions of people. I don't want to. He's on there kissing the ass of Laura Bush, George Bush, anyone. Where does he stand politically? I mean, really, why has this guy got no balls? I feel in what the FCC wants from us is a world filled with people with zero opinions. Jay Leno,
nothing to say.
Jay Leno is loved by Republicans. He's loved by Democrats. You know why? He's got no opinion. There's nothing interesting about him. He's bland. He's a pussy. He broadcasts drivel every goddamn night.
It was absolutely unwatchable. And then they showed John on the beach with somebody. He actually lost a lot of weight, but he was really just totally boring as well.
The show is a bore fest. And by the way, the audience has reacted. The rating last week on Leno was a 3.6. The guy used to average a 5. His ratings are way, way down because people are bored. You know what I saw the other day in the newspaper? It's like, shut up.
It's really bad, yeah.
And, and hey, wait a second. I mean, the interviews, the whole thing is scripted ahead of time. I mean, it's a bore fest. People can't handle it. People are jumping out of windows more. They did a survey. They found out after watching the Tonight Show, more people jump out of windows to kill themselves. I mean, it's mind-numbing. I mean, I've gotten into reading books. That's how bad things have gotten. The day I got to sit and read a goddamn book because nothing's good on TV.
Yeah, nothing is on television.
Jay Leno, you bore-fest pablum, sitting there with, I was just going to say how wonderful it is to meet you, and I understand. Oh, what's this I heard about the... Shut up.
Hey, Howard.
You're a big douchebag, man. You know what? Where's your balls? Talk out about stem cell research. Bring Johnny back. Let's have stem cell research so you can make Johnny young and bring him back.
We need it to clone Johnny.
Oh, I understand you brought me back.
Howard.
So, Jennifer Aniston, tell me about story number 2 that's on my card here. I mean, you got to put some work into it. You know what? Stop traveling around the country doing stand-up. Take some interviewing lessons.
Yeah, you're getting enough money for that show. Work on it.
Yeah. Maybe you should ask for more money from the Tonight Show and not have to go do stand-up.
Howard, speaking of money.
My Tonight Show money.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Don't ask me for money. Hey, Sandy, hi.
Hi.
Hey, what's happening?
Not a whole lot, man. I'm a first-time voter here. I'm going to go out and shave America's bush.
Good. Shave that bush. I like that. Ken, you're on the air. I know.
Hey, saw the movie this weekend, and I don't know when you saw it during the screening or whatever, but there was like tons of previews before the film, and people were kind of getting restless, and everyone started chanting your name before the movie started. It was absolutely awesome.
Well, any association I have with that movie is a good one for me.
Yeah, and I got to ask Mary Kill for you.
Go ahead.
All right, Condoleezza Rice, Hillary Clinton, Chelsea Clinton.
Wait.
Oh, man.
Yeah, can I kill myself? Well, I'd probably marry Hillary Clinton.
Really?
Because I have a lot of respect for her in terms of her brain.
Well, Chelsea's pretty brainy, and she's in a younger body.
I don't really know Chelsea's personality. I know I probably... I don't even want to say that I would harm Condoleezza Rice in any way because I'll have the Secret Service down here.
Yeah, they'll be calling at the door.
Yeah, so you know what? Because some people can't discern between a joke, so I'm not even going to get into it.
This is one time where I try to both F and kill myself.
Right.
Figure out the marriage thing later.
A couple of phony phone calls. This one's to Fox and Friends, which I try to watch that show. It's 50 people talking over one another. It's mind-numbing. I mean, I don't get it. Everyone's got to calm the F down.
If you were running the convention, folks, who would you want to see at that podium in prime time? Mm-hmm. Let's go to Yosef in New York. Yosef, what do you think? Who do you want to have speak at the convention?
Yeah, I think Nancy Reagan is a Republican convention. Oh. I think that would be a clear choice. She could proclaim, love for Howard Stern and his show.
Yosef, see you later.
All right, let's go. Come on, actually, if you're a Howard Stern fan, you guys don't call.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. That was that.
I don't understand anything that was...
She said something about being a Howard Stern fan, and you guys don't call. And the other guy's talking over her. You never know what anyone says.
I don't know what point anybody was making.
There's 5 different shows going on that show at any given time. There's no, you know what it is? There's no clear-cut leader on the show who says, enough, everyone shut up.
Maybe he should have like a mute button. Somebody should have.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
All right, there was another phony phone call made. Captain Jenks did this one. I like this. Funny to me.
Tampa Bay, Florida, you're next.
Hello, General. How are you?
Good.
Would you bang Howard Stern?
We're going to go to London, England.
We're just
You
getting out
wanted us all to be a buzz.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of the country now and go somewhere else. We're gonna go to London, England.
what general it was.
Hello, General.
Antarctica, you're on the air.
Here's more hypocrisy for you. I'll say this till I'm blue in the face. Maybe you should call the FCC on this one. So Ryan Seacrest, another guy who is a big bore, has Avril Lavigne on.
Seacrest here on air.
Ryan Seacrest gets all the best guests because Ryan Seacrest doesn't ever say anything interesting. And therefore he doesn't offend anyone or the artists. So Avril Lavigne went on the Ryan Seacrest. I think this is from his television show. It's hard to discern from his huge media empire. But Avril Lavigne goes on his TV show and throws the S word out 3 times. Now,
really?
If that happened here, I would be fined now, I guess, $300,000 or $500,000 or something. Here we go. Went out over the air. Now, we're going to put a bleep in it because we can't have the S word. They catch it several times on the delay, and then they blow it.
A lot of the times they try to put me in outfits that, are skanky. And I don't.
And how does that go over?
I've had people do it's got me all the time.
I think there's someone in a room. Are we safe? We're safe. We got it.
People come back to me all the time and let me know, and I hear everything.
Again, do we get it? That's true. I'm hoping.
So the S word goes out over the. I don't know what this bitch is screaming about, but she's obviously retarded. And she says the S word. Now, why the uproar over Janet Jackson's breast and Ryan Seacrest, which is watched by more teenagers than anyone. I mean, I can't imagine an adult watches this. Avril Lavigne appeals to teenagers and young people.
And the thing is that there will be no filing from the FCC. We will not tolerate this kind of language.
Zero tolerance.
Yeah, well, there it is. Here's another example of the lying filth scumbags at the FCC not doing their so-called job, since they're so into the indecency issue, scumbags.
And Ryan doesn't worry. I think he's safe.
Okay. No, he doesn't worry, because, you know, here is another moron. This is Dick Morris, and again, the Fox News Network, I think, because they seem to have a gaggle of morons on that channel. But here is a guy named Dick Morris making the point. Well, here he is. I don't have to explain it.
And this is the same day, by the way, the Senate voted 99-1 on the Defense of Decency Act. And if Cheney had to say the same thing on broadcast media, he'd be fined $247,000.
You're making an interesting point there. The FCC, I think, is going way too far in going after political people who play with foul language and stuff like that on talk shows. I mean, it's one thing to go after a Howard Stern. It's quite another thing to go after a Mancow or someone who is a political spokesman, or for that matter, Michael Moore, a political spokesman who uses colorful language. That really borders on First Amendment stuff.
Now, first of all, let me dissect that for you. Dick Morris, isn't that the guy who got in trouble?
Yeah.
Did he go to a whore or a gambler or something?
He would put the president on the phone with his mistress.
Right.
Whatever kind of mistress she was. She might have been a prostitute. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we don't know what she was. All right, forget that. First of all, Mancow is a Howard Stern imitator. His show is filled with sexual bits.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's become political. So I hear people saying he's now political.
Yeah, he's political. Okay. It's crazy. That's number one. That's ridiculous. But here's the statement that has to disturb you. So Dick Morris, who is supposed to be some sort of expert, according to Fox, guy who seems to be important, his logic is, it's one thing to go after Howard Stern for saying dirty words, but it's quite another to go after someone else for dirty words. So, in other words, if you're somehow guised in political discussion, dirty words or thoughts are okay. The same dirty words and thoughts are not okay if it comes out of Howard Stern. In other words, he's even stating what I've been saying. Everything is about Howard Stern.
Right.
This whole FCC nonsense is about Howard Stern.
And this is why the Democrats are no better for us than Republicans. He's a Democrat.
Right. And the Republicans or Democrats are saying, you know what, man, we're just against indecency. And because of the Janet Jackson incident, meanwhile, no one's been fined over the Janet Jackson incident. We still haven't seen any fines over that.
Absolutely not. She's living a fine life.
It happened in the same time frame that I'm on the air. Why is there a free pass being given? It's all a lie. Oh, I think imagine a guy who's supposed to be a political guy saying, well, the foul language is okay in certain kinds of shows, but not others. No, you can't decide where it should be used and shouldn't be used. It's got to be the same across for everyone. But I'm not as important as Mancow? I mean, give me a goddamn break. The whole thing is absurd. This is a grown man who's supposed to be intelligent. Yeah, I mean, it's a joke what's going on. All right.
But I love how now he's supposed to listen to politics from somebody calling himself Mancow.
Well, that show's not a political show. It's a Howard Stern clone show. I mean, what are you talking
But just
about?
the idea that somebody would say, oh, it's a political show. Mancow is talking politics.
Yeah.
We're just as political then. They certainly have turned us into that.
Right. See? Hey, Carmine.
Hey, now.
You know.
Hey, when are you going to start the contest for the scores party? I'm dying to see some beef.
Yeah, for Fahrenheit 9/11. Yeah, I want to do that. Where's Tom? Let me get
I got my stub in my wallet.
Okay, good. Because what I want to do is...
We have to figure out the legalities of this.
Yeah.
Robin, as long as you take your top off over there, baby.
Oh, I won't be there, friend.
Do that for the country, Robin.
If you
Thanks, Alex.
Bush, maybe.
Thanks. Yeah, what we'll do is... I got to discuss this with Tom because he was telling me there's a legal problem because it becomes a lottery. But I want to take, like, I don't know what the number of people is, 75 or 50 or whatever it is. I have this idea, Tom. I want people to go see Fahrenheit 9/11. which they're evidently doing. So I wanted to take the ticket stubs. Like if you had a legitimate ticket stub from Fahrenheit 9/11,
right?
What I would do is make a drawing out of those ticket stubs, and then I would take 50 or 75. I don't know what the number of scores would have, but we would take a bunch of listeners to scores, which is a great prize.
Right, it's a great prize.
Right.
We can't do it because of the, and I use that word, Fred, go ahead and repeat it. Because, right. It becomes a lottery. You have a prize.
A lottery.
We have chance. It's going to be a random drawing, and you have consideration. People have had to pay for the ticket.
So how do I sidestep that?
We do it with ticket stubs or postcards.
Oh, so anybody could enter.
Yeah.
But then what would be the incentive to go to the movie? There isn't.
No.
There's got to be a way around
there may be. There may be a way to think about it. Maybe if somebody writes the best review.
I see. See, there's always
you got to put skill in it. If there's skill involved.
A trivia contest about the movie, like Ask Them Trivia or something.
What if there you go. Yeah, Artie's what if everyone who puts his ticket stub in, and I pull the ticket stub out and I ask a trivia question?
You still had to have seen the movie and therefore had to pay to see the movie, so I don't think that works. I mean, I'll talk about it. I'll see if we'll try and come up with a way.
What if we just say it's a contest?
The review thing works because anyone could enter. That means you wouldn't have to make a purchase. You know how it says no purchase necessary?
No. You'd still have had to see the movie, but you're now turning into a game of skill.
Right. Oh, I see. But some people won't go see the movie. They'll just write a character review.
Right.
What if you just say, look, it's a trivia contest. Whoever knows the most about the movie wins.
Yeah, but I watched the movie, but I couldn't answer any trivia. I don't have that. I'm not that bright.
Yeah, again, I don't know. I think, Artie, because you will have to have seen the movie, and therefore you have to pay to see the movie.
All right, I got one. How about if you register to enter the contest inside the theater?
There you go.
We can't promote it on the air.
You can't?
No.
See how hard it is to be in radio?
Boy.
Jeez.
All I want to do is take a bunch of guys to scores and help Michael Moore out. Not that he needs my help now.
Well, in the weeks to come, this is the first week.
This is the first week. I'd like to keep it going.
Yeah.
All I want to do is help.
What if at scores you have to promise to see the movie?
Hey, Sergeant Keith Manning. All right, Tom. We'll have to figure.
We'll work on it. Think about that.
Call Hildebrand.
Hildebrand and Lorman.
Hello, Hildebrand.
Hildebrand.
Hildebrand, we have a dilemma. By the way, the beaver are really big in Montana.
Hey, Sergeant Keith Manning, that's our man.
Yeah.
Not in Iraq yet, huh?
Oh, that's right.
No, not yet, Howard. How you guys doing?
Thank God.
We're good. How are you?
Good. I missed you guys. Hey, listen. Remember last week you guys were talking about, the pamphlets that they had to fill out to pray for Bush and the family?
Yeah.
Personally, I got other things to worry about than filling out a form out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Dude, if you're out there risking your life in Iraq,
yeah, let me stop.
Bush should be praying for you.
He should be filling out forms for you.
Yeah.
The form I'd fill out is pray for Artie. How you doing, Artie?
What's up there?
How you doing, man? I miss you, bro.
I miss you too, bro.
Yeah. What's the deal going on? Are they talking about sending you over?
Yeah, I gotta bring in my marriage certificate next drill and stuff like that.
What is
Get
that
ready for deployment.
Why do you got to bring in your marriage certificate?
Forms, that I'm married, so if anything happens to me, the wife gets everything.
Right.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hear Bush is taking away a whole bunch of...
Well, yeah, if you're a reservist, you won't get any health benefits unless you already have health benefits.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Great.
So what else is going on, Howard?
What is going on? The whole thing's a mess, man.
It is. It's disgusting.
It is. You know what I mean? I'll pray for you. You don't have to pray for Bush. I'm going to pray for you.
Yeah, you can guarantee. We don't need a form to fill out.
It's disgusting. These guys are over there fighting, and they get these forms. Pray for President Bush and his family so that they do the right thing. It's like, well, dude, you better do the right thing. Why I got to pray for you?
We already see you need prayer, dude.
Yeah.
Right. You know what? I'm all done with this, Howard.
Done. It's done.
I'm all done with it.
I don't want you going, pal.
No, I won't. But as soon as I find out, I'll give you guys a call, and I appreciate it. Hey, thanks for the gifts you sent me, Howard.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
That was awesome.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Let me know what happens.
Stay in touch.
All right, Artie.
Be careful, Keith.
All right, Artie.
He's a great guy. Sergeant Keith Manning.
I think about him all the time. Whenever I'm seeing footage, I'm like, I wonder if he's there. So it's good to know he's not there yet.
Yeah.
I like his catchphrase, too. Done.
Yeah, he's got a catchphrase.
Real to the point.
Done.
He was good on the news.
He was great.
Hey, Chad, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Howard, I had a quick question before I get to the main reason why I called. Whatever happened to the best of uncensored thing you were going to be putting out?
Believe it or not, Artie goes, believe it or not.
Believe it or not.
We're working on it, and I've got some exciting news on that front. Again, I think we're a month away from it.
Okay. Well, the main reason why I called, I live in Columbus, Ohio, and there's a Clear Channel station here that has one of those morning zoo things, and a lot of the stuff they're saying over the air is just as bad, if not worse than some of the stuff you do. I mean, they're not beating people with a fish or evaluating people, but they're making a ton of sexual jokes, and it's just so hypocritical. It's not even funny.
About 10 years ago, Clear Channel not only hired me, but they hired a bunch of guys who sound like me. And they started developing their own sort of local Howard Stern shows. And they're still on the air there. The hypocrisy here is that they fired me and won't pay me my money. And are trying to keep me off other radio stations now.
And somehow protected themselves.
And they're really, it's a goddamn conspiracy what Clear Channel is up to. And not only that, they just signed an agreement with the government, basically, that they pay off me, they pay off the Howard Stern fines. This will enable them to wipe the slate clean somehow. They still have guys doing a radio show like mine, and getting away with tons of stuff, and no one's finding these shows. And the only thing I can ask of you and your friends is where are you, in Ohio?
Yeah, Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
Take a pen and paper and write to the FCC or do it through email.
Yeah, I was thinking about emailing them on their website, actually.
And just say, listen, I was listening to the Bozo and Johnny show the other day, and Bozo and Johnny were doing a bit on February 12th at 10 a.m. about having sex with a donkey, and I'm deeply offended. I'm a religious man, and are you going to do something about it? And the more you write about these shows, the more they're going to have to crack down on them as well, but they don't seem to be doing it.
I don't see how this just doesn't make your head pop off.
My head is popping off. Look at my show, what it's turned into. It's a bitch fest.
I hope you stay on after your contract's over.
I won't. No, believe me.
Why would you go through this if you didn't have to?
We're racing.
We love you, man.
Thanks, man. We're racing to the end. We're trying to get to we're sprinting to the finish line, and then I'll announce to you over the website what I'll be doing next. And we don't even know that I'm going to be able to finish out my contract here. On Wednesday or Thursday, I'll be making a very big announcement and probably holding a press conference here on the air. I will. I'm not even going to give you any more details. But I will discuss some major events on Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not sure yet. I'm waiting to hear back from some people. But I will make a major announcement concerning this show.
Howard Stern. You guys hang in there.
Thank you. Yes, Steve. Yes, Steve.
Let's go, baby.
Cheers. Steve has to say anyway. Really?
Unless it's Steve Hildebrand.
Steve?
Yeah.
Hey!
I see a whole bunch of news reports came out about the show. I got, I should play you some of this. All right, we're going to start playing these regularly. In fact, Fred, you should play these in and out of commercials. These audio clips I'm going to play on the show are also on trimspod.com. If you want to vote for Get John's Job, who you want to hear here every week, and who's going to get John's job.
Are you going to vote?
Am I going to vote? Yes, I am.
How do they limit you one vote to one person? Do you have to register?
Yeah, it's done through your email address.
But I suppose you have more than one.
No, then maybe you get away with more votes. I don't know. But, I mean, you'd have to go to a lot of trouble to have more than one vote.
Okay.
Start making up email addresses. God bless you. You deserve more than a vote. Have a party.
Jeez.
But,
do you know who you're voting for?
Yeah, I think I do. I think I do. I'm not exactly sure yet. I want to listen to the audio clips. So let me do one here for you now, and we'll play them throughout the morning. This is a recap. The first person to be recapped, and like I said, we'll be playing these a ton. They're in no particular order. This is Chauncey.
Oh, I hope he doesn't get mad at his recap.
Yeah, maybe his recap won't be like all the others.
Well, whatever. Here we go. Here is the Chauncey recap, which is only one of 10 candidates.
Who will win John's job? It's up to you, the fans. But before you vote, let's take a look back at the candidates. This time it's Chauncey Hayden. On his very first day, Chauncey offered up this subpar Christina Aguilera song parody.
Michael Pound, he is such a bore.
I'm done.
Luckily, Chauncey averted disaster by bringing in 2 hot chicks to strip to the music.
To the government, John's an evil man.
Song is better now. Yeah, it is.
See? On day 2, Chauncey brought in his whack packer, the naked, assless former heroin addict, Crazy Catcher.
And you're standing on your head.
What I do on the street, the only weird thing I do naked.
You stand on your head.
I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden.
The very next day, Chauncey hit a home run when he introduced the world to Miss Porter and Erica, better known as the mother and little sister of Beetlejuice.
Now, Beetle, does your mom have a boyfriend?
I had a husband.
She had a
husband. Oh, I didn't know.
She had a husband, but he's getting on her nerves.
Oh, good.
No, she's not.
Beetle, do you like your stepfather?
Not me. I don't be around.
Yeah.
I go out and drink. I just defend somewhere. I don't go nowhere. I just go.
Chauncey's next segment required he scour the ghetto of 125th Street to organize the Miss Harlem Ho beauty pageant.
Here she is.
Take a bow, fatty girl.
Miss Harlem Ho is here.
Don't step on the wax. Finally, Chauncey's last day was a series of peaks and valleys. At one point, he was stricken by a humiliating outburst of tears.
You can't imagine. I didn't do it.
Come on,
You
come on.
can do it.
You can vocalize.
I think it's the lack of sleep. It's been a long week.
Why are you not sleeping? Is he charged up?
Yeah, you want to do your best. You know, it's such an honor. It means so much to get this opportunity.
But moments later, he pulled it together with a no-holds-barred interview with Howard Stern himself.
If you were on satellite radio and you could do what you wanted, would it change the dynamic of the show since there no longer would be that Howard's going too far?
If I was on satellite radio, the show would be 50,000 times funnier. The fact of the matter is that if I was allowed to speak the way I speak off the air, I am, as funny as I am 50,000 times funnier when I can use the C word for a woman's vagina. Or the C word with IE added at the end. To describe the behavior of cranky people.
So is Chauncey Hayden the most qualified candidate for John's job? One thing for sure, win or lose, he's going to cry like a little baby girl.
Well, there it is. That's the Chauncey recap.
That's well done.
Great.
Yeah. Oh, I got a million of them. I got everyone got all 10 of them.
Well, what I'm saying is it reminds you specifically of that week and how great it was.
Yeah, and if you go to trimspot.com, we have the audio for every candidate. We have a page for each candidate so that they can describe again in case you forgot what they did. I want to hear John the Stutterers. Hold on. No, now you got me.
That's going to be good.
Another candidate for John's job is, oddly enough, another stutterer named John who goes by the name of John the Stutterer. We put him to work right away answering the phones.
Darn show, what would you like to discuss with Howard?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, what would you like?
John the Stutterer?
Yeah. Hi.
I love you, man. I love you, man.
Thanks. It's a great, pleasure. What would you, what would you like to discuss?
And after that 3-hour call, John had time left over to reveal this little tidbit about Benji.
I asked Benji if he knew of any straight swingers clubs that allowed single white males.
And what did he say?
Benji said no, but that at that time he had recently been to one with his then girlfriend or female friend,
Right.
I think it was at
Right.
the time.
So they went together, female friend and
Yeah.
Benji. Okay.
Yeah.
Aside from that, John the Stutterer didn't accomplish much. Although he did show us that he doesn't stutter under two circumstances. When he sings,
Okay, wait, okay. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man, behind blue eyes. Okay.
and when he gets into fights with Smelly Clown.
Hey, scumbag! Hey, scumbag! When I see you in Vegas, I'm going to break your jaw. When I see you in Vegas, I'm going to break your jaw. I'm going to break your jaw.
If you think John the Stutterer deserves John's job, you should know this. He doesn't want it. He's taken himself out of the running, and he's refused to answer our phone call. But screw that. We're not letting him off the hook that easy. We're keeping him in. So if you want to give him the job, don't hesitate. And vote for John the Stutterer.
Nice, huh?
Oh, amazing.
All right, I'm making myself a note right now. Vote for John the Stutterer.
Well, he has said that if he wins, he will not even be here on the day to accept it.
Now, is he really not taking our phone call?
Crazy.
Yeah, what's going on?
He
Where
was
is
scheduled to call this morning.
And what happened?
He's not taking our phone call.
Right.
He's not answering.
And what is his point of view?
The last time Jason spoke with him on Friday, because we were having all the finalists come in on Thursday to announce the winner, and he said that he wasn't coming because I think his doctor told him it might be too much stress. He can't handle the stress of being in the same room as Yucko and other people. He doesn't know what he might do.
Neither can I, but I'm here.
Who can handle being in the same room as Yucko?
Yeah, that smelly clown.
That makes him normal.
Boy, there's so many different Yucko. You want to hear Yuckos?
Yeah.
All right. You like these?
They're
love
good.
them.
They're an
Yeah.
honest assessment of what happened, you know?
Go to trimspa.com. Right on the page, they direct you right to the voting, and you can vote. Here's Yuckos.
When trying to find a suitable replacement for Stuttering John, it's only logical that we let a clown try out for the position. And that clown's name is Yucko. Here's what he did during his audition. On the first day, he offered up this heartfelt melody of song parody.
You whiny little Jew boy, you like to pout. On your face is a big juice now. Artie has a big fat ass, big fat ass,
Yeah.
big fat ass. How much is that nigger in the window? H.C. Armstrong is the fact. Homo, homo, ho.
The next morning, Yucko the Clown introduced his whack packer, Rack'em Rack Willie, who was the subject of a game called When Did I Bathe?
Rackham, when's the last time you bathed?
25 days.
25 days. So,
The lowest number, though.
Jessica had the lowest number.
Jessica, you win. The other three girls have to bathe Rackham Willie.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Clean that mug!
On day 3, Yucko presented some very funny prank calls to Gary the Retard.
Gary! What? This is Sergeant Jones with the U.S. Marine Corps.
Yeah, what do you want?
I'm calling to tell you that you've been drafted.
No, I don't want to go to... No.
And you have to go to Iraq.
I don't want to go to Iraq.
Gary, hi, this is Dr. Quinn, and I'm doing brain transplants, and we want to give you a normal brain so that you're not a retard anymore.
I don't need no big brain.
When Thursday rolled around, Yucko played an interview montage called Clown Around Town, which included a segment with Dennis Rodman.
Hey, Dennis, Robin, how you doing?
How you doing?
Damn, when'd you get all that crap in your face?
Crap on my face?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Look, this...
It looks like a fishing accident. You a Republican?
I am.
Do you like G.W. Bush?
I love him.
Oh, yeah, I bet you got a big...
I bet I do.
I bet it goes to your navel, huh?
On his final day, Yucko finished strong with some touching man-on-the-street interviews about the death of Ronald Reagan.
Hey, what do you think about Ronald Reagan dying?
Well, Ronald Reagan was one of the good, one of your better presidents of the United States. It's a shame that he passed away.
Why don't you dig him up and suck his already? What do you think about Ronald Reagan?
I felt sad. I saw it on TV last night, and I was
You cry, Boo?
a little bit.
Cry? When Nancy was stroking a coffin like a...
Oh, I know it.
That was pathetic.
I know it.
I want to go kick Ronald Reagan's casket over.
Let's face it, the candidate who takes over John's job has some pretty big shoes to fill.
my
And
God.
who knows more about wearing big shoes than Yucko the Clown?
Wow.
That was great.
You know, all of a sudden now I don't know how to vote. I thought
me
I
tell
was
you.
pretty well set.
It is so important that you vote.
Yeah.
You know, it is such a responsibility. If you love the show, you know, I have to live with your decision.
Right.
I am abiding by the audience's decision. Now, as I listen to these, I don't think it's so clear-cut.
No, it's going to be tough.
It's tough. Sal the stockbroker also had a great week. You know, you want to hear his?
Sure.
All right. It's a tough thing to vote. It's at trimspa.com.
It's time for you, the fans, to vote on who wins John's job. But first, let's take a look back at the applicants. Vying for the dream job of a lifetime, here's Sal the stockbroker. First up, Sal created a game called Pin the Toothbrush on the Buoy.
Sal is spinning the kid.
2, 3, stick the toothbrush in buoy.
Baba Booey, 3 so I could sign your stinky crap.
During his audition week, Sal the stockbroker arranged an exclusive interview with Howard's girlfriend, Beth.
Have you ever had anal?
No.
Do you have breast implants?
No.
Do you find Joey Ramone attractive?
Yes.
How about an ostrich with a wig?
No.
Okay. That's a knock on me.
Sal went on to introduce America's newest whack packer, Uncle Paulie.
I don't want him. I don't want a big botana.
Who is he?
That's Uncle Paulie. He's part of the show.
Yeah, that's right.
Hi, Uncle Paulie.
Why you ain't get up with too many people? The bigger botana you are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stop calling
I don't
names.
I don't understand Italian, so that sounded fine to me.
He's trying to say that's whore-like. His
Okay,
frame of mind is
you know
you have
what?
one woman and that's it.
One man and one woman.
And in his free time, Sal produced great song parodies, like Baba Bennett. Tom Fifth. Cinco the Monkey. Bohemian Rhapsody. And a very special ode to Beth O.
That your fans are calling, and they want to know right now. Do you really love Howard?
Yes.
Or are you milking him like a cow?
And last, Sal's the brain trust behind my favorite game. What annoys me most about Gary?
Fred, what do you find most annoying about Gary? He hijacks every conversation. Every conversation.
But Fred, do you think it's fair to say every conversation or a
Maybe
lot
I
of
misspoke.
conversations?
Let's say a majority of the conversation.
How about some? Let's go with some.
Let's say a lot.
So if you think he's the most qualified candidate for John's job, or if you just want to make my life a living hell, vote for Sal the stockbroker.
There you go. Another great candidate.
Oh, my goodness.
Good stuff.
Some real talented folks trying out for this. And I know there's a lot of controversy. People say, oh, one was favored over another. It's ridiculous.
No, these are all put together to make everybody shine.
Yeah. Well, I do know that every guy who tried out was absolutely great.
And they absolutely put their heart into it.
They did. They really did. So, you know, vote. And there's a whole bunch of these that we'll be playing. I haven't even heard Cabby's yet.
I know. He's probably sitting there chomping at the bit. Why not me?
Guess the knees! Cabby, Dan the Song Parody Man, Joey Boots, Reverend Bob Levy, and, of course, Richard Christie.
Yeah, there were 10 candidates altogether, right?
This was a great contest. It was a good idea.
Let me hear Richard Christie. You want to hear some more?
Sure. I'm
Or am I
really
being
digging this.
Okay, good.
Well, here we are with a recap of the 10th and final contestant for Get John's job. His name is Richard Christie, and on the first day of his audition week, he unloaded a whole ton of song parodies.
Shut the fuck.
Chocolate pie, cocoa bun, chocolate pie, Robin Quivers, I love you. And I guess that's what Casey loves men do. Every man has something he can't refuse.
The following day, we learned many frightening things about each other when Richard gave the staff a perversity quiz.
You don't think you're perverted?
I don't. And do you think you're perverted?
A little.
In what way?
I like to be watched.
Oh.
He also produced a state commercial for a horror film called Night of the Mid. On Wednesday, Richard Christie played a game called What Would Tom Approve?
Can a gay guy come in and give testicular exams to all of the men on the show?
No.
I'm going to say, I say he approved it. Anybody want to bet?
No. I'll say no. Dude, I'll bet. You want to bet?
I'll bet.
What do you say?
I say he approved it.
I got a 20. You didn't. I don't care.
Maybe I'm nuts, but I'll go 20.
All right.
All right.
He didn't approve it.
Oh, God damn it. He also put together a spoof of Inside the Actor Studio with clips from Wendy the Retard.
What's your favorite word?
That's you.
What's your least favorite word?
My least favorite word? The AFC is a faggot homo and they can go to hell. They can kiss my ass for all I care. I feel like smacking their ass.
Day 4, and it was time for Richard to introduce his whack pack candidate, Hugh Skiffington.
I have to take medication, though, to keep me out of institutions. I don't know if you know much about that.
You've been in a mental institution?
Of my 50 years on Earth, I spent about a year of my life in locked wards, yeah.
Wow.
What happens to you if you don't take your medication?
Well, I get kind of goofy, for lack of a better term. I give things away.
I think that'd be more fun if you came in here without your medication.
On his final day, Richard set his sights on KC with 2 celebrity interviews. A fake one with the German photographer who took Casey's pictures for that gay poster he's in.
What was the first thing you noticed about KC?
I was very impressed by his schwanz. I couldn't wait to photograph it.
And one real interview with the actual stylist who prepared Casey for the poster shoot.
You know what was interesting is I knew he didn't want to represent this to the gay market yet. He's selling it to the gay market, which I thought was interesting. But, you know.
And those are the highlights of Richard Christie's week on the Howard Stern Show. Now that you've reviewed all the applicants, it's time to vote for the one you think most deserves the dream job of a lifetime. It's time to decide who will get John's job.
Wow.
We have our work cut out for us.
Yeah.
And we haven't even listened to some of the other candidates yet. Already I can't decide.
I'm dying to hear cabbies.
Well, we ought to play it.
All right, then I got a break. Wait. I haven't played everybody yet, but I'll get to them all.
It's time to review another candidate for John's job. This time, it's Cabby. On day 1 of his audition, Cabby gave us a homophobic rendition of this classic Beatles tune.
Chase is gay. But we already knew that anyway. Now it's going to be proven he likes man spray.
The song was performed by Cabby's girlfriend, and her singing voice wasn't the only asset Cabby shared with the crew.
Cabby's a weird dude. Last night he sent me, like, naked pictures of his girlfriend. Does she care that you're showing them to everyone?
I don't show them to everyone.
Oh. Just the people
Does
around
she
here.
care that you're showing them?
Select.
Oh, we put them up.
No, she's cool.
Artie saw them. I saw them.
I saw them.
Will saw them. Jason saw them.
All the interns sitting around us yesterday saw them.
Day 2. We thought the fun would never end when Cabby hosted his new exciting game, Guess the Knees.
There's the audio there of different languages.
Right.
And you must guess the knees. Like Chinese.
Japanese, Chinese.
Right.
呢度係夏威夷啊，天氣好好，黃昏嘅時候好暖和。OK， 呢度係福苑啊。
That's Chinese.
Yes.
What kind of Chinese, though?
Mandarin.
What do we know?
Wrong. Cantonese, buddy.
Next up, Cabby introduced America to an intelligent whackpacker named Quinn the Stutterer, which did not go over well.
What kind of law do you want to practice?
Probably international law.
Uh-huh.
Just because I see like there is no court that can truly I guess bring a state to its
Hey, you're pretty funny.
knees, you know.
On day 4, Cabby started things off by calling in late.
It's like I got jet lag, adjusting to a whole new week of sleep after 6 months of sleeping a different schedule, and I spaced out and I didn't set my alarm right.
And when he finally dragged his ass into the studio, he revealed a tidbit or two about me and KC.
Baba Booey is a felon.
Never told us that.
You stole a car? Me and my girlfriend, when I first met her, she went to school down by where Casey lives.
Right.
And we saw him coming out of the hotel with a man. Now, and when they got outside, they stood and they hugged. And it wasn't a hug like, yo, bro, it's good to see you. It was a hug.
And on his last day, Cabby played some tape of some A-list celebrity interviews he recorded the night before.
All right, I see you ran into Steve Van Zandt.
Let me ask you, what do you think of the FCC battle with Howard Stern?
I think they're singling out Howard Stern unfairly.
And then you ran into the very famous Danny Aiello.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you think about Howard Stern and the FCC fight?
What do I know? Howard Stern, I love Howard Stern, but I wouldn't do the program because he talks nasty.
So there you have it. A look back at the accomplishments
There you
of
go.
Gary, the man who...
A lot. Wow.
Jeez.
I got Shuley, too. I didn't mention him.
Wow.
All right, so...
I don't know what we're going to do. This is a really tough decision.
So we'll announce the results on Thursday. All the candidates are going to come in American Idol style. You know what I mean? Stand there, we'll call them out, but you
Will
vote.
they hold hands like they do in American Idol?
Yeah. They might even have an anal. This is the Howard Stern show.
We're going to up the ante on that one.
What is it, Andy?
What's up, Al? What's going on, buddy? Want to know what happened with the Chauncey thing on Friday? So you had some inside information about bad mouthing you? You know, a guy beside the office?
Yeah.
And, one other thing, I want to say thank you, Howard, for all the years of laughter.
Thank you.
Let me get really quick. Go through divorce, and my happiness lately is hearing your voice on the air in the morning.
Hey,
Just saying.
thanks. Thank you. That's
For years.
nice
And
to
I
say.
really appreciate you. You mean a lot, dude.
Thank you. And so are you. Thank you. Sad everyone's saying.
I know.
Hey, Bob.
Meanwhile, we'd like to think of this contest, somebody getting a job for a while.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
What's up?
Howard, after the first week, all these guys are going to suck. You should make 5 winners, give them 1 day each week.
Well, actually, the winner gets a 3-month job and a salary. $25,000 in salary. So, and then, I don't know what'll happen afterwards. We'll see. But there's a couple of guys here I would hire.
Yeah, some guys came up with some great ideas, and they seem to be, not running out of ideas. That was great.
Hey, Brian. I don't know where everyone is. Hey, Brian. Yeah. Some kind of delay when I say, hey, Brian, and nobody's
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to get into traffic here. Yeah, the reason why I'm calling is I got my registration card the other day. I never voted before in my life, and I started thinking back to the last election. Does our vote even really count? Because Gore won the popular vote, but because of this electoral college, Bush was able to squeeze his way into the presidency.
Well, it's not even that simple. I mean, did you see Fahrenheit 9/11?
No, not yet.
Go see it. I mean, the movie starts out about the hijacking of the election. In Florida, it was never clear who won.
And who got to vote.
There was all kind of shenanigans. And by the way, in this election, nothing has been repaired. In many black communities, the voting was questionable.
And they're doing the same thing again. They call it purging the voter roll.
Yeah.
They throw off people who are supposed felons. And sometimes, people have the same name as a person who committed a crime. So they get thrown off, too.
And not only that, I mean, Gore, you're right, won the popular election. And then all of a sudden we had a discrepancy in Florida, which was going to decide the actual presidency. Jeb Bush is the governor. Remember that wicked woman that is the head of the Republican committee in Florida?
The woman who handled the voters. Yeah.
Well, she's working for Bush, and she's the one who handles counting the votes.
Yeah, she was the head of his campaign.
And she just got, fed up. No, Bush won. And then I guess they went to the court. Her name was Catherine Harris, by the way.
Right.
And then they finally went to a court, and they were like, forget the whole thing.
Yeah, the Supreme Court just decided,
And then
let it stand.
And then there was this whole thing with Sandra Day O'Connor, and she did. I mean, the plot thickens. It's like we're not even sure this is a legal presidency. But okay, fine. As I said afterwards, Bush is in. Let's support him. Let's hope that hope for the best, and let's give him a real chance. And no one gave him more of a chance than me. I was cheerleading.
And what is very clearly made in the movie is that up until September 11th, he wasn't really able to get much done because of the way he was elected. And then he took his mandate from people wanting to support the president in a time of crisis. He took that and he started running roughshod over the country.
Yeah, and it's been a disaster. And the thing that people don't understand, the one thing they're trying to give him credit for is the economy. And they don't even understand how much money we've borrowed from Japan and China. The most of the American public has no concept.
That's what we're doing. We're leasing ourselves to China.
Whoever becomes president, Bush again or Kerry, is going to have a huge problem on their hands. And quite frankly, I don't think Bush is equipped to handle it. And, You know, then there's 10 million, there's 10 zillion other issues.
Every time he got into financial trouble, there was somebody to bail him out. There'll be nobody to bail us out when he gets us into this kind of trouble.
Yeah, it's really bad. I mean,
I totally agree with you 100%.
yeah. So your question was, is it worth voting? Well, you're right. We could sit it out and say, you know what, we don't care because no one counts the votes. But look, we got to vote, and if we have any opportunity to make it so overwhelming this time that they can't cheat.
There's no way.
Yeah. I mean, there's never been a satisfactory inquiry into what happened in Florida. There's
Just
never.
stop counting.
You know, you talk about doing an inquiry into, you know, Bill Clinton's sex life or an inquiry into this or that. You know, there's inquiries every week in Washington. There's never been adequate. There's never been an adequate answer as to what happened in Florida, and there's never been anything fixed. I got to take a break. I'm getting yelled at.
Hey, can I ask you one quick question? What's going on with the raffle for those 9/11?
We just had a conversation with Tom about it. We're looking into it. He's saying that we can't hold an illegal raffle, but, you know, we're trying to figure out a way to do that. I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Here's what happens when an angry KNBC producer calls Captain Jenks at home after being the victim of a prank call.
One question. So you mean you're an adult male, and this is what your life has come to? Try to get on television stations? You're an adult, right? That is so sad. I really feel sorry for you. God bless you.
Howard Stern Show. 95.
Howard Stern.
Yeah. Hey now, Joey Boots audition to get John's job. Tune in tonight to meet Joey's special guest, the millionaire 9/11 widow.
Oh, that was
Wow.
a great one.
Joey Boots had a great week. I got to play his tapes, too. Her ex-cop boyfriend is with her, who beat her, and then the daughter who watches them have sex. I mean,
It was wild.
it's unbelievable. That's tonight on E! I really suggest you watch Joey Boots tonight on E! He was terrific.
Hey now.
And the voting is already going. This is exciting. The Get John's Job promotion that I was just talking about before the break, the voting is already going on. And like I checked in and found out about the first 1,000 votes. I mean, the voting is fast and furious.
And do we have polling so we can tell what people are doing?
I'm not going to influence the voting by telling you what I've discovered, but it would shock you, I think.
Really?
Oh, yes.
I overheard it, and it's interesting.
Very interesting.
Oh, I got to go in there and find out.
You know, someone is in the lead with, well, I'm not even going to say.
Yeah. But vote.
This is crazy.
Early.
42% of the vote are ready for Pat Buchanan. Makes no sense. And I'm not putting him on the show.
Who put him on the ballot?
He had a bad week.
Right. But anyway, the voting is going on, and that goes on at trimspa.com. And they've got a beautiful webpage with all the different candidates, and you click on the candidates, and you can read about them and hear audio, the same audio I'm playing on the radio if you're having trouble making a decision. And it's just terrific. Really set up well. Yep. Hey, David, you're on the air.
Hey, Howie.
Hey, brother.
What's going on, man?
By the way, Stump the Buoy tomorrow.
Oh, we haven't played that in a long time.
Yeah, a man's hot friend will get naked if he loses, and he better lose.
Well, Howie, I'm one of those brothers from Detroit that that's wonderful, man.
Thank you, brother.
I mean, I'm a Christian-minded man, and hey,
Are you born again?
Listening to you.
Are you born again?
Oh yeah.
Yep. See, I was shocked in this New York Times article that came out, and they're now taking a really hard look at what kind of influence this show is going to have on the voters. And they're saying that it's having a huge influence with swing voters, and surprisingly, born-again Christians. There's a huge amount of born-again Christians who listen to this show and are thinking of switching
their vote.
And I love that. Because what I've been claiming about this audience, which misses the entire Republican National Committee, this show, despite their greatest wish, is not listened to by a bunch of little kids. This is a show that is immensely popular with a very, very intelligent and, quite frankly, a wealthy audience, aside from you, sir. And let me tell you...
You know his...
I love you, Howard.
Thank you.
His economic condition.
I can tell. He's in Detroit, believe me. Where in Detroit do you live?
East side.
Yeah, I rest
Oh,
my
he
case.
lives right inside Detroit?
Something tells me he's not the CEO of General Motors.
But this is a good man, a good Christian man, and, you know, he knows how he's going to vote, and that's the end of that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the name of that tune.
Bush is out of there as far as I'm concerned. He hoodwinked his way in the office, so we going to hoodwink him right out.
And how is it being a black man in Detroit these days?
It's wonderful.
Is it?
Do you actually have a job?
Yeah.
It's good if you're
water and sewage department.
Yeah,
Oh, you work for the city.
Yeah.
This guy's rolling in it.
I was going to say, it's good if you're Rasheed Wallace.
Yeah, if you want to...
Well, I mean, you know, we love the distance here.
All right, brother.
All right, Howie, take care.
You hang in there. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right.
Hey, go Pistons. I dig the Pistons.
And black people love me. And everyone knows that. Except for Washington, D.C. They don't know
I came up
that.
with this theory last night that the Detroit Pistons are like a real rough, you know, sort of manly kind of team. And
Thank you.
Lakers are full of a bunch of metrosexuals.
Metrosexuals. Yeah, the Pistons, I said, remind me of the cast of Car Wash.
That's why they won.
I love them.
I like the guy with the big afro.
Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
Whenever he scores, there's a big gong in the scene.
I always need a guy to dress weird or get a bunch of tattoos so I can identify him.
But sometimes he doesn't wear the afro full out. Sometimes he has it braided.
Yeah.
And you could miss him.
Right.
A lot of great stuff going on at howardstern.com. Check it out. It is, and I'm having a meeting today. I think they finished the bulletin board, and we're just going to discuss how we're going to introduce it to the audience and who gets what name.
Ah.
Okay. A lot of people wrote us, loved Michael Moore on the show. Must have gotten, a couple of thousand email about how they loved having him on the show. They enjoyed the discussion. Some people criticized the Michael Moore discussion because Ralph was sitting there on the couch, and they said, you know, it was so good, it was so much fun, and why did you ruin it with Ralph sitting there? And so some people were critical of that.
That's the only criticism?
Mm-hmm. Here's a guy who said he went to Fahrenheit 9/11 and a fight broke out at a screening.
Really?
And it was like a whole thing going on. But here's a bunch of people think Chauncey is a whiny bitch.
Well, that's true.
You know, if you go to trimspa.com and vote. Howard, I've been watching the contest for your job, and let me tell you, anyone who cries on your show over the opinion of one damn fan does not deserve the job. What the hell did John ever do? He never cried over anyone anyway.
I was wondering if the crying was going to help or hurt, and I think it's going to hurt.
I don't know. Well, there's a lot of pro-Chauncey ones, too. I thought Chauncey's done an awesome job. Impressed that he got Beetlejuice's family to appear. His interview with Howard was awesome. I mean, this is the, you know, here's a whole bunch of stuff thinking Debbie Schlussel is a bitch. Howard, I know why you let this right-wing bitch on your show. She's the C word, and she's in bed with Bush and the extreme right wing. I don't know why he says you have her on. I can't stand Debbie Schlussel. Not in the I Hate Chauncey capacity where I still listen. She annoys me so much that whenever she calls in, I turn to another station for 10 whole minutes.
He can't listen when she's on.
That big mouth Debbie from Michigan tried to rip Michael Moore about some faint connection to a congressman who traveled to Iraq on a junket sponsored by an alleged terrorist group. Why don't you ask her about Dick Cheney doing business with Saddam as the CEO of Halliburton's Dresser Industries, who sold hundreds of millions of dollars of oil exploration equipment to Saddam in Iraq right up until 2000. Okay. A bunch of other stuff. Vinny singing angered one man's dog. I was just on the website. I played the MP3 of Restless, Restless. My dog started howling louder than I ever heard and left the room. When I went after him, he was cowering in the corner. I think Vinny's voice is kryptonite for dog ears. A lot of guys wrote in about Jillian, the Playboy girl from last week who tried out for Playboy. That chick Jillian is fine, man. I want to rub one out to her precious face right now.
How did they see her?
When will that be on the E-Show? She's on the website, howardstern.com.
Okay.
Please make sure to include Artie's laugh attack in the E-Show. That one rivals the infamous Jackie laugh that I came to know and love.
I felt bad after I did.
Here's a guy, he says, Jillian's cute, but she has a Sissy Spacek horse face thing going on.
Really?
Don't get me wrong. Based on the pictures on howardstern.com, her body looks smoking, but I don't know if she's Playboy quality. My car radio lost reception when she entered the studio. Did Ralph have any of the same issues I had? F. Timmy, F. Jackie, Artie rocks.
Her ass was great.
Howard, I tried going to Jillian's website. I couldn't get into it. I think she might have screwed up her own website. So, you know, we have links to all that stuff. You can get that all on.
I just realized I said a teenager's ass was great.
It's not 18.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're legally okay.
Barely legal.
Still
as they
seems
say.
creepy.
Yep. Fahrenheit 9/11 made $21 million.
21.8. So that's about 22 million.
I've never been so happy to see a movie do well. Except for my own.
It's a movie that should do that.
Right. Really, really, really happy.
I was shocked. Number 1. That's amazing.
What exactly did it make? 20-something?
21.8.
Anybody else looking for a reason to get Bush out of office? I'm going to give you some statistics right now. This is kind of funny. You're going to like this. All right. If you bribe an FDA agent for drug approval, now keep in mind when I ask you this, a law was just sponsored by Senator Brownback that if I broadcast indecent material, I could be fined $500,000 per offense. And by indecent, they're not even sure what they mean, just anything. You know, like hey, Robin, do you like anal sex kind of thing. All right, $500,000 for broadcasting so-called indecent material. All right, if you bribe an FDA agent for drugs, for some sort of, drug deal, what do you get fined?
Oh, what? $150,000?
$250,000.
Really? Okay.
All right. Coral is being threatened in the Florida Keys. If you break coral, $100,000 fine.
Mm-hmm.
If you transport contaminated food interstate, what do you think the fine is?
A couple $100,000?
$50,000.
All right.
Okay. My fine for indecency, $500,000. If you transport contaminated food, it's a $50,000 fine. If you transferring of money for terrorism, you ready?
Yeah.
What is the fine to you for transferring money?
That should be $1 billion.
$11,000 per offense.
Oh,
$11,000. Okay?
So
this
it's
is how
that we do that than speak.
This is how the Bush administration is taking terrorism seriously. Transfer of money for terrorists, $11,000. Now I'm going to blow your mind more. My fine, $500,000. Okay. Violation, attempting to take a box cutter on an airplane. What's the fine?
$1,000.
Wrong. $1,100.
Oh, I was off by 100.
$1,100.
The Bush administration has its priorities in order. Well spent.
I mean, our fine was literally for a fart sound.
Right.
Yeah, I've been fined for fart sounds.
Yeah.
Fart sounds and talking about duty. Okay? If you're a guy who brings a box cutter on an airplane right now after 9/11, $1,000.
It's laughable.
If you transport contaminated food, $50,000.
Contaminated food.
That could kill people.
Unbelievable, man. Unreal, yeah.
What's the fine for polluting a stream? No, probably.
Please, they don't even go after you.
Oh, that's silly.
Phil, you're on the air.
Hi, I'm Phil, and I work with Richard Burke. He's Tommy Chong's attorney.
Okay.
And I've got a sticking point that I've come up with in my research about his drug bust that I think is going to surprise everybody, including Michael Moore.
Tommy Chong is in jail for selling, get this, if anyone's not following, Tommy Chong, one of the funniest guys around from Cheech and Chong, he's in jail, and it sickens me to tell you this, for selling bongs, selling water pipes.
Okay, now can I tell you the root of all this?
What?
This is amazing, but about 100 years ago, science discovered that you could make ethanol from hemp, industrial hemp, common hemp, which is where we make canvas and all these wonderful things, paper. And this is about the time that cars were coming online. They figured out that they could make a lot of money from gas.
Sir, I love you, but I got to move along.
Okay, what I'm saying is, just stay with me here. Hemp and marijuana have become criminalized because we can make cheap ethanol fuel from hemp. That's why we have these petroleum wars. We could get cheaper, cleaner.
Thank you for the call. I mean, please, listen, I hear you. I'm just telling you, Tommy Chong is in jail.
And that's wrong.
I think he gets out this month, by the way.
Yes, but it has nothing to do with the drugs. It has to do with the petroleum-based economy.
All right. Thank you, Phil. All right. I mean,
hemp is illegal because you can make cheaper oil.
Listen, you know what? Who knows what's going on with the oil industry? But I'll tell you this: this guy.
It's not a danger to anyone.
And the reason he ended up going to jail is when he was in court, he was clowning around because he thought it was such a joke, and the judge made an example of him. It is a joke. It's pretty nuts.
Clogging up the jails with Tommy Chong.
Every once in a while, I think of that right now he's in jail.
And it seems that it's an inordinate amount of time he's serving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people kill somebody, they do a few weeks.
He did 9 months. Robin announced this at the end of the show yesterday. It was in the news. David Lee Roth, the former frontman for Van Halen, has announced he's studying to be an emergency medical technician. And which, you know, is...
Has it gotten that bad? I thought he made a lot of money.
Well, it should almost be illegal. I mean, imagine you're laying there and you've been in a car accident and your heart is not beating or something, and suddenly the guy doing CPR on you is David Lee Roth. I mean, you would have a heart attack going, oh, my God.
That would kill you, yeah.
Well, you would go, you know, life isn't worth living. If the lead singer of Van Halen's got to take an emergency medical technician's job.
This is Diamond Dave, your EMT with the most is coming at you with a bandage.
Yeah, I wonder if he does that whole rap.
You know how he does, yeah.
Man, he can really annoy you.
Traffic was at an all-time horror scene level yesterday. It was red alert. Not only was there a gay parade that ties up traffic, there was baseball games and whatever they have
I
there.
didn't try
Yankees, Mets.
around yesterday.
Hamptons traffic, everything. I mean, it was just one big freaking mess.
Saturday was a nightmare enough. I said, I'm staying home on Sunday.
Nothing worse than gay traffic.
The lavender alert, if you will.
I'm going to play you a tape now. This was sent to me by a friend who's blind. And I'm not even going to tell you. I'm not even going to tell you, you know, what this is, but because blind guys watch TV on a whole different level. They hear funny sounds. You know, so it's a whole different world for them.
It's a different experience for them. It's all about the sound.
Yeah, and he said this is the best clip you'll ever hear, and he happens to be right.
All right.
I'll tell you one thing. If I showed this to you, you would throw up.
I can imagine.
All I can say is 2 humans are involved. It's not the Aflac duck. You're wrong. I want to tell you what's going on.
Was it 2 people watching the Tonight Show?
How did you guess that?
I'm just good at this.
One person is female, the other is male. I'll tell you that. Have you ever made a noise like that?
Never.
I've never gotten someone to come close to a noise like that.
Do you have any idea what's going on there?
Oh, of course I do.
You do? I don't.
I'm going to guess.
It's 2 people fishing in Montana
Yeah,
and
there you go. They're catching and releasing.
catching and releasing.
That's Tom's guide after his 8th golf story.
Could you ever fish for 8 hours every
Never.
day?
There's nothing I can do for 8 hours, include work.
I probably couldn't do it for an hour.
Our general manager is a real weird guy. We talked about this earlier in the morning, but he just got back from his annual fishing trip in Montana. And he describes it. It sounds like what hell would be like for me should I go there. And the hell is, it's like, okay, you know, it's a nice place and everything.
Beautiful.
But you stand there with Tom. I guess he goes with another friend. And they get in those stupid rubber boots. And I guess the water comes just about up to their nuts. And they stand there and they fish, but not for like an hour. And then Tom catches fish and then releases them.
Yeah, after all that effort of trying to catch it, here to go.
What's it called again?
It's catch and release.
I catch and release.
Catch and release.
Catch, scar, and injure, and release.
That's a nice way for saying I waste my time all day.
Yeah, and I annoy fish.
And I hurt the fish and I send them back to their horrible lives.
Deforming fish.
Yeah. It's weird.
You use the
Swim away, little trout.
Doesn't eat them.
I'll see you next year to mutilate you. Swim away.
Why wouldn't you eat
trout.
any of the fish you catch? I don't get it.
I hate to say the word.
What?
Because.
Why?
Fry up some of that trout.
It's the deal. I mean, I fished where we caught it and kept it and cooked it, but in Montana, they like you to catch and release because it's good for the tourism. There's a lot of people out there. We see a lot of boats on the river.
Oh, so it's about money, not humane.
No, it's about humane, too, because these nutcases who don't really need to be up there doing it would completely empty the river.
Hey, Cabby, you're on the air.
Exactly.
This vote for John's job is BS.
Who is this?
Cabby started writing me letters Friday. Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Cabby started writing me letters Friday evening, like email letters, about like how he fears that the voting wouldn't be right and, you know, all kinds of theories. And I'm sitting there going, why did I give this guy my email address?
Relapse?
Yeah, it must be because, I said, he must sit around all weekend on the Internet and think about stuff. Because, I mean, really, the voting is about as good as it gets. We've got a nice, beautiful web page. You can go on and click and vote. You can listen to the various candidates.
You can't stack the votes?
Yeah, you can stack the votes.
Okay, go ahead. How can you stack the votes?
You can just keep voting for someone over and over and over again.
By the way, let me explain to you. You know when you click on the vote and it says to you, you can vote again? All of those are canceled out. You can only get one vote. So you can vote as many times as you want, but only one will be counted.
How?
Because it's one per email.
It's one per email. We know about that. You can try and vote again, and it says, okay, we took your vote. It doesn't. It's only one time.
So then what happens when I win
glitch.
and everybody cries foul because it's on Trim Spa?
Dude, all I am telling you, it's an honest, upfront voting system. May the best man win. And I've already seen the first 1,000 votes cast, which came in almost immediately.
Don't tell him anything.
And I'll tell you this. The vote will shock you.
I'm winning, ain't I?
I didn't say that.
It's not that shocking.
Why are you going to be pissed if you win?
It's not startling.
Because everybody's going to go, oh, Cabby won because it's Trim Spa and I have a relationship.
There's an obvious connection, Robin.
You were telling me Friday night in your email, which it's unbelievable to me that you think that's what I'm going to waste my time with all weekend.
Did you like that picture I sent you?
What was that of?
The black woman with the huge...
Oh, my God, that's amazing.
What was that?
It's this black woman with deformed breasts.
Her areolas were purple. And
it was odd.
Yeah,
it was the oddest thing I ever saw. I thought that had to be doctored.
It wasn't doctored?
No.
Well, anyway, so Cabby
hairy armpits.
Hairy armpits, gross.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
So Cabby starts writing me these letters, and I'm going like this. And the letters were the opposite thing, like, oh, because I'm not going to win because Trim Spa doesn't want to be accused of being in bed with me.
So they're going to keep his votes away?
And Trim Spa doesn't care, Cabby. They just don't.
They're just sponsoring the contest.
No, they're enormous now. They're huge.
They care about the traffic.
That's all. They want people to go to the Trim Spa website. They don't care who wins.
An association with a really cool promo.
I just don't. I don't know how. If I can keep. If you vote once, then it should stop. You shouldn't be.
It does though. It only takes one.
What's that?
It only takes one. You can vote 9 million times. It will only take one.
You can tell Cabby this all you want. That he sees something else on the website tells him that's not true.
Yeah, we've already addressed it with them, and we've checked their technology, and you can only get one vote.
Because I have the ability to garner more votes than all the contestants combined. Because I got a radio show.
Well, no one's
So that's
concerned.
2 more votes.
We think you go on there and you tell people to vote for you, and they don't. No one is concerned by your radio show.
Yeah. Every fan of the music you're playing, 9-inch Ant Farm at 4 a.m., whatever it is.
And Sal, the stockbroker, goes to a stock office every day, and he can influence them.
He's got 20 friends that are going to...
He's got 20 friends.
That's fine.
They got families.
I got 1.5 million listeners.
Where?
in the New York metropolitan area.
Dude, anyone
Now you do.
Anyone with a window on a high floor could reach the same amount of people.
So you're worried you have an unfair advantage?
No, I'm going to take care of that.
Go ahead.
I'm not worried about it, but I just worried that everybody's going to say, "Oh, it's him," whatever. You know what? If you say honest, I believe.
I got to go.
Guy.
Thank you.
If you say it's right, it's right.
All right. Thank you, Cabby.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I love you, man.
Love you too.
All right.
I don't think he can handle it if he wins.
You got to watch the E! Show tonight. Watching Joey Boots' special guests, the 9/11 widow and the ex-cop boyfriend and the daughter is unbelievable television.
Oh,
You
yeah.
love it.
Great. The Crack family.
And now back to the tape. You have any idea what's going on here?
No, and I don't want to know.
No one
and
knows.
Don't explain.
I'm not going to. I'm not watching.
I have a
it.
guess.
I have seen it.
It's Donald Duck being choked by a bugle.
Anyway, this is a blind guy's favorite clip.
Ah.
Yeah. All I know is one of the participants at the end of this looks like dead.
Yeah, I was going to
Really?
say, it looks like they've been through a war.
Well, it sounds tiring, whatever it is.
How long is this on?
Long. And then like almost lifeless. Like, I don't know what this is.
It sounds a little like Jeff the Drunk crying.
You know, I heard a story a couple of weeks ago about a guy with a chicken. That's what it sounds like to me.
Big Gay Pride Day yesterday. Big parade in the West Village.
I understand that the big thing with the parade this year was married couples, same-sex married couples.
Yeah, there are thousands of people in the street, half naked, making out, huge bull dykes.
I heard one guy only had a bow tie on. What are you talking half naked?
Guys, that's half naked. Guys dressed like women.
Isn't the term gay parade a little redundant?
By the way, this is like a national news story,
Yeah.
the gay parade, because it's, you got a picture of a guy with his ass hanging out with another guy with his arm around him.
Right.
Media loves that.
Oh, yeah.
Because that, that drives everyone crazy.
It says to the rest of the country, yes, New York is Sodom and Gomorrah.
And who was crowned queen and queen of the gay parade?
Queenie Queen?
Yeah.
Who?
Ralph and Casey. And when they have these celebrations, I think of the guys who were in the closet and moved to New York and to get away from their families to live a gay lifestyle. And the parents are sitting there on Sunday night watching the clips from the gay parade on CNN, and all of a sudden their son's there.
Right. Oh, my God.
Wait, that's Darren.
It's Darren with his ass hanging out, attached to a leash.
Darren's just wearing a bow tie.
Look at him. He's sitting on a giant penis float.
He told me he was going to go to New York to go to Parsons.
Darren's just like Carmen Miranda.
He told me he wanted to study design.
Honey, get in here. Darren's on a fruit leaf.
All right, I have to take a break, but here I have not heard this. I've just been handed a tape. This could be the best call ever. Sal the stockbroker calls Gary the retard.
Oh, Howard Stern.
Using Gary the retard's voice.
Own voice. So Gary's calling Gary, essentially.
Essentially, it's Gary Tape calling Gary.
That's great.
So let's listen to it for the first time, all of us together, before the break.
Oh, Howard Stern. Exclusive.
Hello? Gary, it's Sal the stockbroker.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put somebody on the phone with you, okay?
Who is it?
His name is also Gary.
It is?
Yeah, he claims that he's the real Gary the retard.
No, he's not.
Well, that's what I need you to talk to him about, okay? He claims he's the real one. Hold on.
No, he's not. Hello? Hello? It's Gary the retard from the Howard Stern. No, you're not real Gary the retard. Who's this? It's Gary from Albany. Gary the retard goes on the Howard Stern. It's Gary the retard from the Howard Stern. No, you're not. I'm famous. I direct porn movies. Yeah, right. Yeah, where is you? Yeah, you don't direct porn movies. I got my own computer and everything else sitting right at home. I got my own computer at home, but I don't do anything on the computer like that. Baba Booey. Baba Booey's not at work. Baba Booey. Baba Booey's not at work. Why don't you go ahead and catch all these bad guys, throw them in jail? Why don't you go catch them, put them in jail? Who's this? That's Gary. Who?
Joyce in the Howard Stern. No, it's not. Here's this. It's Gary. It's Gary the Rejoice in the Howard Stern. No, it's not. It's Gary the Rejoice in the Howard Stern. No, it's not. Here's this. That's Gary. I'm Gary too. Who? Gary from Albany. You better quit wearing my name. Bye.
Wow.
Wow.
Very good.
Now it brings up an interesting question. When he looks in the mirror, does he think that's another person?
No. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
We get your phone calls. We get your phone calls every day.
Is this the Howard Stern show or is it the Robin Quivers show? Because nobody can hear a word that Howard says with Robin's interrupting every 2 seconds. Shut up, Robin, and let Howard talk. No one wants to hear you, and no one can hear Howard.
The Howard Stern Show, 95.
Oh, what the fuck?
Howard Stern Show.
Well, that's true. The 1,000 Fortune 500 CEOs were polled, and the survey said the CEOs were 5 times as likely to listen to the Howard Stern Show as they were to tune into Bloomberg Radio. I just want you to know that my Republican friends and my Democratic friends who sit here and wonder about our audience and what effect we'll have on the election. It's going to be big and it's going to be thorough. So I think we can. I'm starting to believe we can influence this election. What started out as a joke is suddenly not a joke anymore. The FCC has gotten out of control. The war on terrorism is not being handled properly. Stem cell research is ridiculous. The FCC and Colin Powell's son is ridiculous. And my opinion is it's time for a change. Oh, would I love to be on the radio
Goddamn ridiculous.
in November, if I can make it that long, just to November, and just watch Michael Powell, Colin Powell's son, and Colin Powell and Bush and all of them right out of office. Oh, my God, what a day. Goodbye. Goodbye. What a fantasy. Goodbye, you guys. Guess what? You're out. So long. Oh, we're going to have a laugh, all of us. We're going to throw the biggest party on the air if I'm on the air during it.
It'll be time.
Yes, Eric.
Hey, Howard. Love you out here in Western New York. Question: if you go over to satellite, is there going to be enough radio out there, or do I need to go out and buy one now?
Don't panic. Again, this is all me guessing, okay? You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
But let's say I had a discussion with some of these satellite types. They right now are ready. If the day comes that the FCC takes me off the air, which we anticipate will be soon as Bush signs the bill to fine individual broadcasters. When satellite really started its push 5 years ago, they really didn't have let's say they weren't tooled up to get the radios in your hands, even if you wanted them. And I made the decision to stay off satellite because of that. I have seen the prototypes. I've seen the manufacturing blueprint. And yes, you don't have to rush out now and get any stupid satellite. All right. The day that I announce, if that should come about, that I go to a satellite, the production is going to be awesome. There's going to be like 50 billion people building these things, and it's all set. So you don't need to go out and waste your money now.
All right.
All right.
You're going to blow the industry, buddy.
I'm going to blow something. Thank you. And when I'm on satellite, I mean, let's say I happen to be on satellite, you'll know exactly what that clip is. Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to dismantle FM radio. I will lead a revolution. Imagine my final act will be to destroy FM radio the way it exists today. Change it. It'll be staggering. And believe me, I've been underestimated before, but it's going to be big. It's going to be big. Because it's going to be big. And I big. That's big stuff, right?
You little bitch. Shut up, you...
This is going to be big. Be so big you choke.
Buff.
And a bunch of tapes to play for you. Maybe I'll do one of the guys who are up for John's job. You can go to trimspot.com. There's only 3 days of voting. This Thursday, tune in. We're going to have the announcement of who gets John's job. You can vote at trimspot.com. One person, one vote. There's tons of voting information on there. Each candidate, there are 10 of them, with their week's worth of work, an audio presentation for you to listen to as well. Who didn't I get to? You want to hear Bob Levy, Dan the Song Parody Man, Shuli, or Joey Boots?
Ooh. Joey Boots.
Joey Boots, okay.
Before you vote for who will win John's job, it's important to review all the candidates. Next up, Joey Boots. Joey's tryout was cut short because the Monday of his audition week was a holiday and there was no show. But Joey did the best with what he had. On day one, he gave us his staff revelation.
Scott Salem. He's always complaining, always talking crap about Gary, and always talking crap about Tom.
Oh.
Everything. He can't get overtime.
Right.
That I'll deny.
No. You can deny it all you want. He don't get overtime.
That's no secret.
His biggest complaint was Gary doing appearances, and how come he can't do appearances? Nobody wants to see Scott.
No.
There's a revelation.
There you go.
On Wednesday, after a heated argument with producer Mike Ganji, Joey Boots got in the last word with his song parody.
Ganji. Why must you be such a fat, two-base loose bagel with a Scott and Goose barbecue when your loyalty should be to Howard to give you a legacy average?
Joey brought down the house on Thursday when he introduced the world to a pair of crack-smoking whack packers named Eleanor and Eric.
I was smoking yayo.
Yayo?
Yeah, that's cocaine.
Yeah.
Shooting machine guns down at the police department range.
Howard.
You saw your mom and Eric having sex?
Yeah.
Where did you see that?
I was sitting in the front seat of the Envoy, and I was sleeping right in the bed with them, and another time I was in the bathroom.
And you do crack, too?
Occasionally.
Occasionally. Wow.
I heard that sometimes Eric sucks it in and he'll blow it into her mouth, like shotgun it into her mouth.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely. Nice of you.
Like a French kiss.
And it looks like we're making out, but we're not making out. I'm just giving her a hate.
No, there's nothing crazy going on.
There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Friday, however, was a different story. Joey planned to host a game called Dope Saw Dope. Problem was, the drug-addled contestants were too stoned to find their way to the station. So instead, Howard read a few emails about Joey's accomplishments the day before.
Joey has blown away the competition in nearly every category.
Wow.
That 9/11 widow was by far the most compelling segment I have ever heard in this show in months. Here's another one. I've been a longtime fan of the Howard Stern Show. However, Joey Boots brought in that family, and they are awful, not because of the content, but because it was so obviously fake.
Now the ball's in your court. Should Joey Boots get John's job, or should Joey Boots get the booze?
Oh, Joey Boots get the boot. Who wrote that?
Not me.
My staff is genius. So that's Joey Boots. The voting is going wild on trimspot.com.
Yeah, already.
Yeah, everyone's getting in on it. It's fun to look at the different write-ups that everyone did. That's at trimspot.com. Who else you want to hear? One more, and then we'll do the news?
Yeah, let
How
him know
about Dan?
Shuli.
Oh, Shuli? How about Dan?
I could listen to Dan, too.
Yeah.
No.
I'm only saying Dan because I got that one queued up.
All right.
I'm trying to go in order.
Dan the Song Parody Man was the first to spend a week auditioning for John's job. On day one, he knocked one out of the park with a song parody about KC. Unfortunately, Tom Chiasano thought it crossed the line and banned it from the show. For the first time ever, here's just a taste of what you missed.
Oh, KC, you're so fine when you hit it from behind.
I'm gay. I'm gay.
On day two, Dan's material finally made it to the air with a bit called Sterning.
Baba Booey, Dominic Barbara, Tom Chiasano, Ralph Sorella, Casey Armstrong, Snoop Dogg, and Christopher Reed. Name a chimp, a blimp, a skimp, a wimp, a simp, a pimp, and a gimp.
On Wednesday, Dan revealed yet another classic story about Artie Lang, booze, and pizza.
Well, a couple weeks ago, we were out in Albany. He was doing a comedy gig, and, throughout the course of the gig, Artie's, being Artie and having lots of drinks and enjoying himself.
Right.
Yeah.
And by 3 a.m., he's in classic rare form. But he's wise enough to realize that there's no way that he wants to wake up the next morning and drive back with us with a massive hangover.
Right.
So at 3 a.m. in Albany, he's able to find a taxi driver willing to take him all the way home to New Jersey. Now, in classic Artie style, not only does he find a taxi driver at 3 a.m., he's able to find a taxi driver that can show up with a full Sicilian pizza for the drive back.
Oh, beautiful.
The next day, Dan arranged a riveting conversation with his whack pack wannabe, brain damaged Andy.
What do you have, some sort of weird speech thing going?
Yes, I do, sir. About 14 years ago, I was in a car accident and had a traumatic brain injury in which I died 5 times.
You died 5 times?
Yes, they shocked me back to life 3 times and brought and did CPR the rest of the times because you can't shock somebody more than 3 times so they get more neurological damage to their heart muscles and stuff.
On his final day, Dan got into the obligatory shouting match with Ronnie the limo driver.
To make it
yeah, come on, John, put it on. Yeah.
To make it more to make it more clear, he pulled me aside and said, the razzling is fine. He said, look, all kidding aside, I'm dead serious about this. He actually even took me like 3 feet away from his chair. He got out of his chair in order to have this conversation with me.
And what did he say to you?
And he was dead serious. He said, look, I don't need you to tell me how to do my job.
The argument inspired Dan to go back to his bread and butter and create a song parody.
60 driving Howard's car. Stop pretending you're a star. 60 driving Howard's car, and maybe we'll like you.
All told, we all thought Dan the Song Parody Man did a great job and set the bar high for all the other candidates. Is he the man for the job? We'll find out when the votes are tallied.
Wow.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, he was good. Everybody had some good stuff. Who do you think's going to win?
Oh, it's going to be tough.
Who are you going to vote for? Curious. Just like when they.
I'm not going to tell you who I'm voting.
Oh, why not? Paul Abdul tells America. Come on.
I think we should all keep it quiet.
No. Wrong.
Yeah, we can tell after the vote.
Why?
I don't want to win. Like if you were to say who you're voting for, I think it might influence people.
Influence?
Influence.
What is that, influence? You get like Madonna over there. Influence.
Well, my name is Esther.
Influence.
I have an apartment in London, and it's influence.
I still can't decide if we're on Eastern Standard or Daylight Savings Time.
What'd you do this weekend?
Not much. Just hung out. Went to see a movie.
Nah. I kayaked.
You did?
You?
Nice.
Where?
How'd that go?
It was cool.
Oh,
I like
in
it.
rapids or just plain old water?
Just plain water.
Oh,
okay.
In a pool? In your pool?
Yeah, my pool. I put a kayak in there. It was nice.
that must be some pool.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm manly.
I never did that before.
Like in a 2-man or a 1-man?
1 man.
1 man?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were doing the both side thing?
Oh, yeah.
2 men are gay.
I don't want to be in a boat with a guy.
Right. It's not a kayak.
I'm not Tom Chisano.
and a guide.
But in a little river, not any place where...
Nothing. It was calm water.
Yeah, you go down a waterfall or something.
I ain't going down a waterfall. I don't want to be in anything with waves. Yeah, I don't know. Went out to dinner with some friends Saturday night. It's over at Bobby Van's.
Yeah, with the steak for 2 for $1.
Yeah.
They got good steak at Bobby Van's, man.
They do?
Yeah, I like it there.
You don't eat steak, though. What do you eat at Bobby Van's?
Oh, they got great fish.
All right.
Yeah, I eat the halibut. My father's into halibut. I take my father to dinner, and I would have the halibut, please. I guess 100 years ago, he must have had halibut.
And it was good.
And it was good, and he doesn't realize there's like 50 other fish that taste just as good. Yeah, right.
Any other fish.
And he'll sit there and even say to the waiter, "Excuse me," and I know what the question's going to be. "Do you happen to have halibut?"
Thank you.
He doesn't even look at the menu.
My father has like a real formal way of, he gets all uptight around waiters, and I never have understood this, but it's like he's really concerned about what they think about him.
Yeah, he gets nervous about ordering.
Yeah, he wants to make sure that he orders properly. I think it comes from growing up dirt poor. He had never even gone to a restaurant until he met my mother, and he was already in his mid-20s.
Right.
Like, he'd never eaten Chinese food until he was like 25. So, he gets real nervous. Like, the waiters are the authority figures, and he gets real nervous, and he's like, we would be driving to a restaurant when I was a kid, and he'd start yelling at us in the car about that we better know how to order.
Before you get to the restaurant.
Yeah. "What are you going to have for your dinner, Howard?" And he puts on this voice. And I go, he tries to sound like an announcer, I think. "What would you like to have for dinner, Howard?"
And now it's time to order.
And I go, well, the thing became so upsetting to me, I ended up getting the same thing as my father every time, because I would say get the same as him. And my mother would go, because he even said it to my mother. I mean, she's an adult, and he's married to her. He would say, "What are you going to have?" And she'd go, "Well, I'm going to wait till we get there. Maybe there's some specials." He goes, "There's never, even the specials are the same. It's the same restaurant every week." We go to the West End Cafe in Hempstead.
And he probably never wanted to change just because the anxiety of trying to learn somebody's new system would be upsetting to him.
Yeah, he didn't like my mother fumfering around and not doing it right, because you always had to order the same way. Appetizer first.
Like that, you don't want to confuse the waiter by ordering out of order?
His order would always be like, "I will have the salad," and he wouldn't even say "I will have," because "I will have," he felt, everyone can say "I will have." Extraneous. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
He just likes to get to the point.
"Salad with Roquefort dressing." He would say Roquefort, because he's all formal. Yeah. It's Roquefort.
Right.
Roquefort.
"I'll have salad with Roquefort dressing." Then the duck with French fries and peas.
He had the duck.
Yeah.
That sounds great, by the way.
Yeah, with French fries and peas.
That sounds like a dish.
And then he'd be done. That was his order.
And now somebody else's turn.
And then he would go, "Howard," and I would just go, "I will have the same as him."
Now, what about dessert? Was that a whole hassle?
And my mom would be like, and my father hears, you can see he starts turning red, and he starts looking at the waiter to see if the waiter's upset. "Do you have any special?" And he'd just be fuming. And then my mother would, "I tell you what, I'll have 2 appetizers." What she means is one of her appetizers will be our main course. And it's like he's explaining to the waiter what the, and I'm sitting there going, this can't possibly be my parents.
Now, let me ask you.
I mean, what am I doing?
Did you like duck, or did you suffer?
No, I learned to like it because I didn't because he'd get really mad, and then she'd go, if he heard an it went nuts. He would go like, "What do you mean Like, why are you thinking? You should know already." He goes, he would lecture in the car, and beforehand.
Did you rehearse in the car?
He would go, "It's the same restaurant, the same menu every week. Why do you need to look at a menu?" He didn't want to get to the restaurant and look at the menu. Everyone should. You already know what's on the menu. I'll tell you what's on the menu. And he'd start saying, you could either have, fish, or there's 3 types of fish there. There's salmon. He'd go, salmon. He pronounced the L in salmon.
Everything. Roquefort.
The Roquefort, salmon. So my mother would go, "I'm going to have 2 appetizers." And then, the waiter would be like, "No, what she means is one will be entree." And then I'll have the, The scampi. And, do you have red cabbage? My father would be turning red. She knows they have red cabbage. And he'd get pissed. You know they have red cabbage. Every week they have red cabbage. It was very upsetting.
But he probably had no enjoyment from the moment it was time to start getting ready for the restaurant. He was already uptight.
And my family eats at record tornado pace. Like my father would always have my father always has food hanging off his face. Like it looks like a war zone.
Because he's shoveling it in.
And I always have to go, Dad, your napkin? You wipe your face? Oh, my God.
Is there discussion at the table, or is everybody busy shoveling in the food so they can finish fast?
There's no discussion. There's nothing. There's nothing.
And as Artie said, what about dessert?
Yeah, that would happen afterwards, and my father would, and then that had to be ordered properly.
Yeah, that could be a disaster, because that could be spontaneous.
I will have coffee decaffeinated, and the chocolate pudding with whipped cream. Like wow. Waiter's going to alert the media.
I feel like I should applaud.
Yeah, right. Oh, and he'd do it perfect.
Beautifully.
And he'd look around the table to, that everyone should see he ordered perfectly.
Yes, now you.
And this is like, the waiter. He's probably some college kid.
Would you get the same dessert, too, then?
No, I think I'd get something else, but, it was just really weird. The whole thing was upsetting.
And they never changed the desserts either. It was always the exact same.
Yeah, and then there'd be a huge discussion after my mother ordered, and my father would be upset. What are you doing? It's the same thing. You tell 2 appetizers. But he doesn't know. He thinks to bring both appetizers in the beginning. We have to sit and wait for your 2 appetizers. But, Ben, all I want a half portion. Well, yes, but... it would make him nuts.
Shut up!
And then sometimes my mother would go, what type of dressing do you have? That would make him nuts. What type of dressing do you have?
You can't even get the list of dressings.
Well, it's the same 3 dressing. Roquefort, Russian, and the balsamic. Or whatever. It wasn't even balsamic. They didn't even have that.
Back then?
French. Was it, French, Roquefort, Russian.
The amount of dressings now, his head would explode.
He can't deal with it, I'm sure.
A diner has 18 dressings.
We only went to 2 restaurants. It was either the West End in Hempstead or in Freeport.
Yeah.
I'm the only white person who ever ate in Freeport. We left Roosevelt, the black community, going to the other black community and eat.
I'll take the black-eyed peas.
I'll take anything black. No, but then he would go to Vibrox, which I think was pronounced V-Brox. What a name for a place. I don't even know if it's there.
What is that?
It was a weird diner situation with tables in the back, and my father went there for the chicken. He got the same thing every time, and I told you that story. It was this delicious, crispy chicken. And my father finally, after years of going there, went back and said, what is this chicken? And we said, we get it from this guy down south. They send us a mix. It's called Kentucky Fried Chicken. It was before there was a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
And then my dad said to my mom, it's a public company. They're going public. I'm going to invest in the stock. My mother goes, who invests in chicken? And my father yells about that now all the time. I told you! Like a millionaire. And the same thing was the chicken. Yeah. I always get the same thing. I get the chicken. I go there for the chicken, the French fries. And they had the whole Kentucky Fried Chicken thing there.
So now when you take him to some of these restaurants you go to, it must be very difficult for him.
I order for him. Yeah. But he always goes to me. So as soon as we sit down, he says to the waiter, excuse me, do you have the halibut? Do you have halibut? Because he must have had halibut somewhere.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, no, sir, but we have, you don't have halibut. So I see halibut, as soon as I said, Dad, they have halibut. He goes, what? He can't hear anything. We got the hearing aid now. Now he's okay, but I use a bit. They got halibut. Oh, yeah, halibut? Oh, that's good. And he waited for his halibut. At my niece's wedding, they had halibut. It was 3 choices. I think they must have had it because of him. So I get nervous right away because they had a whole bunch of Puerto Rican, Spanish types. I don't know, Mexican. I don't know what they were.
Yeah.
They're serving at the thing. And the guy was telling me the 3 choices. Roast beef, some sort of other thing, like a chicken. And the guy goes, Hollywood Halaby. So I go, what? He goes, Hollywood Halaby. So I go, oh, haricot vert? I thought it was a string beans they call haricot vert. He goes, Hollywood Halaby. So Beth says to me, I think he's saying Hollywood halibut. I go, what the hell is Hollywood halibut? I never heard of it. He goes, Hollywood halibut. So I didn't know what he was talking about, and we're thinking about it. It was like he's saying halibut.
But what was the other part?
The Hollywood?
Yeah.
He was saying, I think he was saying, how would you like halibut? Or, I don't know what.
So you had it run over.
It was Hollywood halibut. So I run over to my father, because I know he's not going to understand the Mexican guy. I didn't know what it was.
The Hollywood halibut.
Hollywood halibut. I go, Dad, they got Hollywood halibut. So he goes, what? He goes, halibut. Oh, I have halibut. He got all excited. Halibut. But he wouldn't know halibut from anything else. But he's so into this halibut.
You're going to find out one of these days. What was it about halibut? Well,
he doesn't know. One time, because one time I went to a restaurant and I had such delicious halibut. And it was a restaurant in Rockville Center somewhere, Long Island, 100 years ago. This place, Scotty's. Scotty always had halibut.
I caught and released the Hollywood halibut.
I didn't know what this guy was saying. Hollywood, I think it was like...
That's the worst, when you can't understand a waiter.
No, it was Hollywood halibut, but it was
How would you like halibut?
I don't know what it was, but I thought it was like fish that comes with sunglasses. Hollywood halibut.
Fake fish.
So how was the halibut after your father?
It was very good.
All right.
It was excellent. I like it.
Goodness.
And now I order halibut.
I like halibut, too.
Yeah, where do you get that?
Fish.
Can you catch that somewhere?
I'm sure they catch it somewhere.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get into new fish, because the fish that I like, this mercury stuff, all they do is scare you to death. I like swordfish and tuna, and they go, well, that'll kill you now.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, of all things that are going to kill me, I think mercury's down on the list.
If they go, any bottom feeder fish will kill you, and I'm like, well, what is that? Like sole, or I don't even know what they're talking about.
I don't know what that is.
I don't care. I eat swordfish. I eat it all. I don't care.
Tuna and swordfish, I love it.
What am I going to eat?
Steak, rare, I love that.
If you eat meat now, they say you get mad cow disease.
Yeah.
You eat chicken, you get salmonella. You eat fish, it's mercury. What's left for me to eat? But nobody will vote Bush out of office. The guy supports big industry polluting these streams and lakes where we get our foods from.
And hopping up the animals on antibiotics.
All I know is I see these Portuguese guys by me catching fish in the Hudson River. And they eat them. They eat them.
And believe me, you see these guys, they never die.
When they catch a fish, these guys put the radio on.
They don't know where they are.
They don't even know where to die.
They catch a big bass out of the river, man. They start dancing. And I go, that guy's happier than I've ever been in my life. He caught a damn fish.
Yeah.
Just imagine you tell that guy he has to release it.
You know what they do?
Hey, me bowel movement's glow in the dark.
I've got radioactive duty. The guy.
Hey, I caught Hollywood halibut.
They catch it, they bring it to the restaurant up the road, and have the guy cook it for them.
Really?
And the guy charges them to cook it.
Wow.
It was some kind of crusted halibut, like some holly. I still can't. Beth would know, but she's working today. I can't even get a hold of her.
So you're thinking maybe that was something on the halibut?
Yeah, maybe. Went to a party Saturday night at Caroline's house. You know Caroline from Caroline's?
Caroline Hurd?
Yeah, Caroline Hurd.
She's, last time I saw her, she's sexy.
She's a good-looking woman.
Yeah.
I saw Joy Behar there.
Oh, really? How was that?
You know, I'm not going to any more parties for the rest of my life because it's like just so weird, like, being me and going to a party. I saw, bless you, who's that, Fred? Yeah. What's your problem?
Don't you know we're on the air?
Try to be professional. So, like, it's weird because I walk in and I have to, like, scout the area to see if there's anybody who potentially might be a problem.
Yeah.
And there were some cool people there and everything, but like Caroline I wanted to talk to, and but like all of a sudden, like I see like Joy Behar, and I don't know that she likes me or dislikes me. I don't have any problem. She's on The View. I don't like The View. But,
I think she does.
She used to. I don't know how she's feeling now.
Yeah, I went over, I shook her hand, she shook my hand, and we didn't really have anything to say to each other. It was weird. There was like a lot of people there. And Carol, again, it's one of these parties where there's a photographer and videotape, and I'm like, and I seem to be very important. I shook the hand of Jeff Zucker, the head programming guy at NBC. Seems like a nice guy. I didn't really have anything to say to him either. Like, I'm just standing there and go, hey, how you doing? And he goes like, hey, how you doing? And I go,
and that's the
yeah. And I go, yeah.
Now you're standing there. What do you do?
I don't know what to say.
I've met him. He's an all right guy.
The one thing about Joy is she has tried to defend you to those other
the witches.
Witches on The View.
Yeah, but I wasn't quite sure of that. Like, I don't really keep a running. It's like when I ran into that reporter the other day, and I go, I know something. You're an ass-swipe douchebag because I know you wrote something bad. He goes, well, what did I write? I go, I don't remember offhand, but I know it was bad.
Right.
And, of course, he knew what it was. He wrote I was a liar and a thief. He knew. Wise-ass mother effer. I only had a memory. I could remember who I'm mad at.
Yeah, but Joy, as I recall now, has tried to say to those girls
but it was fun.
That it's a First Amendment issue. It's not even a Howard Stern issue.
Yeah, well, she seems to be more intelligent than the rest of them. But so it was no problem. Like, I shook her hand. I said hi. She was with a bunch of people. Hey, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. And I ran into a guy who owns Court TV or runs Court TV. He was an okay guy. He was a nice guy. I talked to him. He seemed nice. And then someone goes, you know who's here? Your friend Kelsey Grammer and Camille. And I go, uh-oh. And I know, and I'm saying to myself, as this is going on, I go, this is so funny. Let me just tell you this whole story before you comment. I go, I think they're really mad at me because of the irritable bowel. Now, again, I don't have a memory.
Right.
So I go, they're really mad. Like, Beth goes, why don't you go over and say hi? Wasn't Camille in your movie? And Kelsey's been on your show. I go, yeah. I said, I'm pretty sure I make fun of their irritable bowel syndrome. And she's mad at me. And I'm like, well, but she shouldn't be that mad. And then I'm leaving, and I said, maybe I better get out of here and not say hello. And then I went, all of a sudden I remembered, we had his daughter on.
Oh, that's the biggie, yeah.
Right.
All of a sudden I went, oh, yeah. And I go, we had his daughter on.
I forgot about that myself.
And she badmouthed him, and he disowned her after the show.
Right. I was wondering if you remembered that.
I was like,
really did?
So all of a sudden I go,
yeah, let me get out of here.
Get out of here.
Run.
Why is Kelsey Grammer here anyway? I go, this is crazy. Isn't he supposed to be in California somewhere because he built all these houses? And I think Jeff Zucker must have brought him. And I put 2 and 2 together. Because I guess he still does some stuff with NBC.
Yeah, I think he's got something else coming on, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, so you never know with me, man. I don't know who. So Judy Licht. I love her.
You do?
Yeah, I like her. I always liked her.
I don't know.
She's a nice woman. She used to do the Regis show before Regis.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. I haven't heard.
Yeah, but she was nice to me.
Her.
She was always nice to me. And I saw her husband, Jerry Delfamino, another guy I love, because he gave that eulogy.
Yeah, you think he's the best. Did you ask him to do yours?
I didn't have, but I told him I think he's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
I did. And I told him why, too. I don't know that he is. I just have this impression of him.
Was he one of the guys who eulogized...
that Jerry Nachman.
Yeah, and he did a great job. He was a really bright guy. He's like a guy I really like.
Yeah, every once in a while. He writes a column from time to time.
Right.
He's
good. What is it, Ralph?
I'm just listening to you talk about how your father likes to order. I should go to dinner with him sometime and watch his head explode.
Oh, he'd hate you.
Oh, Ralph, who can't make a decision about anything?
Yeah, Ralph's like, excuse me, can you do this for me? My father would just go nuts.
Ralph starts out by saying...
I don't know what I want to eat till the last second when the waiter comes to me, and they're like...
Oh, forget about that. He starts off by going, there's too many choices. Now, what is this, and what do you put on that, and how is this? Well, could I maybe...
Yeah, my dad would shoot you. Yes, Phil. Hey, Phil.
Yeah, I think we're... And hell.
Yeah. Yes, Phil. Yes.
You ever regretted not having more kids because you never had?
What do you say?
Something about would ever regret having more kids because you never had, but I don't know what the never had was.
Probably never had a son.
A boy, yeah.
No, I don't regret having more kids. 3 is more than enough for me, man.
Yeah, but what about a son? I mean, you're with that tall, leggy blonde. She's probably a great breeder.
Probably is, but you know what, man? I don't know.
You could pop one more out. Randall had him at like 80 years old, didn't he?
Yeah, and you know what, dude? Well, Randall never had kids with his first wife. So
No, he didn't.
No, so it was exciting that he could have kids, I guess. And my point is, I've had 3 kids, and I got to tell you something.
3 daughters, right?
3 daughters, and that's fine by me. I never was the type of guy that needed a son to go. And now I'm 50. I got no goddamn energy for kids. I got none.
Oh, I understand.
I got the energy for my 3, and that's it, man. And that's a handful.
I'm only 32, and I don't have the energy for one yet.
Let me tell you
I
something.
went to the Italian-American Center when you were with your gubernatorial race.
Thank you. I don't need that hassle.
I think you should adopt an older kid as a son.
like an 18-year-old.
Now, maybe like a 36-year-old who works for you.
Oh, there you go.
You wouldn't want to be my kid.
Oh, yes, he would.
I don't think you'd want to be my dad.
Yeah, that's more like
Yeah,
it.
why would I want that? That's creepy. That means I had you when I was 14.
Right, exactly.
Or something like that.
Yeah, you're not that much
16.
older. You're not that much older.
Anyway, I don't know, man. No, I'm really, I just sort of like, there was a time in my 20s that I was like, wow, got to have kids, got to see what that's all about.
Right.
I did it.
Were you really? I thought it was not really your thing.
Well, listen, it was. I can't cop out and say it wasn't my thing. I mean, it wasn't my thing to raise them, That's more my ex-wife.
You really did. I didn't know you were chomping at the bit to do it at all.
I wanted to see what was going to come out.
There's a nice
No, but
attitude.
I was into it. You know I was. I was way into my kids.
I didn't say you weren't into your kids. I just said I had no idea you really wanted to do it.
Yeah, I did. Sure. And, I had the kids. But, man, it's a lot of work, and you got to really be kind of...
I don't understand it at all.
Right.
I can't imagine having kids.
I know. You got to be somewhat naive even going into it, because all it is tons of giving, and I'm the least giving person.
Responsibility.
Oh, my, unbelievable. And then when they get older, they have friends, and the friends come over, and you're responsible for them, and responsible for... And I'm like,
horrible.
Well, and what's in this for me? I mean, what do I do? I mean, it's great, and I love my kids, and we have so much fun together, but...
I enjoy watching them, and they see them growing. I go, wow, that's incredible.
I know what you mean. But you don't ever sit there and go, gee, I wish I had the experience of being responsible for people.
Every time I see how much work it is, I'm going, whoa, how do people do it?
Yeah, I started yelling at Beth yesterday. We never get into any fights or anything. It wasn't a fight, but I was just like, don't you ever have kids!
You don't know what it is!
You don't even know what it is to have kids. You don't even know.
No, I hear stories, and it certainly doesn't encourage me.
Really, man?
Nobody's got a good one of complete bliss and no problems.
Yeah, I would never have more kids. I'm like, that's my 3. And, people say to me, well, that's selfish because the woman you're with hasn't had children. I go, listen.
She could go have children.
She could have children.
You're not...
I don't want to lose her, but,
you're not keeping her imprisoned.
No, I'm not.
She can go.
In fact, she can stay with me, go have kids with someone else.
Well, as long as they take the kid.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't want to see that kid.
That'll be an interesting situation.
Yeah. Like, even my girlfriend said to me, would you have dated someone who had a kid? Like someone as beautiful as, like, Brooke, what's the girl's name who was with Bruce Willis?
Brooke Burke, is it?
Burns.
Brooke Burns.
Whatever her name is.
That's her name.
Because would you have, like, she supposedly has a kid.
Oh, she does? I didn't know that.
Or 2, I don't know.
Never saw her and her kids.
And Beth knows I think she's really attractive and kind of, cool.
Yeah.
Or like Jenny McCarthy has kids. Like, let's say she got a divorce. I go, I would head for the hills.
That's bad.
Well, see, I always wondered that about her. How come she was so nice and accepted you with 3?
She's a much better person than me.
Sheesh. I wouldn't do that.
No. I said, you're crazy. Pam Anderson has kids, and I would head for the hills.
Yeah, out of there.
I would say, listen, if you can create a life for us where I don't have to see your kids, maybe then. I said, but I don't want to.
That's a horror.
I know. I went out with one girl. She introduced me. This is after my marriage. She introduced me to a kid. Cutest kid you ever saw. I was out of there. That was it. We broke up the next day.
Take care.
What did I do wrong? I go, nothing. I said, it's just not working. The kid came over for 2 seconds and was actually like playing with like, I have a little videotape collection. Was like pulling some videotape, and I go, this is not what I want.
What's that kid
I
doing?
went through that. I don't want that.
How old of a kid?
Yeah, the kid was, I don't know, some a little kid. Walking around, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to know how old. I didn't want to know.
But I have actually...
What is that human being doing?
I go, what is that?
Never
never asked me.
Kids.
You just brought it over.
In fact, I had one ex-boyfriend who showed up after he had been married and had a kid, and he says, I've already taught my son your name. I said, don't bother.
Out.
Don't bother. I'm never going to meet him.
Yeah, he's going to be referring to me in the past tense.
It's all too much, man. It's too much.
Not my thing.
You're the only one I know who has that all figured out. I bless you. I admire you.
No way. They're beautiful as long as they're somebody else's. I do not know what that is all about.
You know what? You're, and I mean this as a compliment, you're one of the most selfish people I know.
I'm right. You're right.
I know.
That
You know it.
myself.
It really is great.
I know that about myself.
I'm horrible. I'm so selfish I don't know it.
There's two things that are a lot of fun if they're somebody else's. Kids and boats.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's another thing I don't want.
Absolutely right.
A kid I know.
I would have like a canoe or a kayak with no boat, like with a motor.
I love people who own boats and need somebody to take out.
A kid who lives next to me has a boat, man, and I love going
they're
out
desperate.
on it.
Yes.
Dr. Lou calls me, right? You know my good buddy, he's in the second grade.
Yeah.
He's way into boats. In fact, for his wedding anniversary or something, his birthday, his wife gets him. They fly you to the Caribbean, and they put you on a boat, and he commandeered this boat all over the Caribbean.
Uh-huh.
Right.
I don't even know. I would get so lost. I can't even find myself.
He didn't have a crew?
I couldn't imagine.
It was just him and his wife.
Wow.
And Lou's like an extremely competent man, no matter what he does.
That's amazing.
He's a brilliant guy. And it makes me feel, in fact, quite frankly, it's a pain in the ass to be around him. It makes me feel inferior. I really, ever since, I go, well, how's this guy my friend? The guy's a genius.
He's a doctor,
He's a doctor.
and he knows how to run a boat.
6-year medical, and the guy would look at a math problem, dissect it in 2 seconds. I go, why would I hang around with him? Yeah. Really, I mean, why don't I hang around with someone stupider than me so I could be the genius? So this guy says to me, so he's trying to get me out on his boat. Let's go out on my boat. And I go, no. He goes, why not? I go, I don't like boats. He goes, that's because you went with Dominic and he almost got you killed. I said, no. I said, what do you do on this boat? He goes, we drive around and we stand there. It's relaxing. He goes, you sit on the beach. I go, not really. I mean, yeah, when I go on vacation, but I don't sit on the beach. I always have something going on, a little music, a little... Because we're going to sit on the boat, and I couldn't comprehend why I would sit on a boat. In the middle of nowhere.
I can imagine just relaxing.
I like a short little ride. But I know people who go out for days and they live in that little cabin out there in the water.
No.
I'm like, what do you do?
Short little ride. The wind hits my face. My eyes start to tear. My nose starts to run.
Oh, my God.
I'm miserable.
What is going on
I start to get headachy. My eyes hurt. The wind hurts my ears. Yeah. I get very irritable. I don't know. No one jumps off the boat and swims because the water's gross.
Yeah.
What am I going to do sitting on a piece of wood, essentially, in the middle of water?
It is very calming.
And then they serve you a drink. They act like they just invented the cure for AIDS.
Right.
Because they're like, look how we can have drinks on the boat.
Yeah, anything normal on a boat all of a sudden has got to be impressive.
That's amazing.
I can make you a sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, would you like a sandwich? And they bring up the crappiest sandwich because really...
What are you going to do?
What are you going to have, a piece of cheese on 2 pieces of bread?
Well, I remember being on Dominic's boat with you going to the Mohegan Sun that time.
How miserable was I?
It's miserable because you can't have a conversation. When you're trying to talk and it's loud and there's wind hitting you.
So what I did, I went down below and went to sleep on his romantic giant round bed.
You eventually bailed.
Round bed down there?
Yeah, oh, it's vile to think of Dominic and his wife on this round bed underneath in this cabin. I mean, you know.
Everybody on the boat. Well, you're going fast, and then you look up, and at the wheel you see Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic hitting a guy.
Yeah,
that was the time.
Really worried.
That was the time he almost killed a guy in the dinghy. Remember?
Or being chased by the United States Army because he's too close to a submarine
I think
facility.
that might be the Coast Guard.
Whatever. Guys in a bunch of Army uniforms chasing us, telling them to slow down.
The guy's at AK-47s out.
Okay. And he doesn't even know how to slow down. He doesn't know how to do anything. A big dope. Mayday. I gotta take a break. Then we'll do the news right after these words.
Hello, Howard. This is Daddy. I told you not to be stupid, you moron.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Channel.
95 X.
beautiful.
Make it louder, will you?
Oh, I love it when it hurts.
It hurts so good. Oh. Hey, Mike, you're on the air. We got news. Okay.
God, what's up?
Tonight on E! Joey Boots audition to get John's job. That's what's up. Tune in tonight and meet Joey's special guest, the millionaire 9/11 widow, her ex-cop boyfriend who beats her, and the daughter who watches them have sex. Wow. What a show tonight on E! You'll love it.
Yay!
It's nuts.
Yay!
What did you feel?
Hey, neither, no offense, Robin, Dave Chappelle is ripping you off, too.
No offense,
No
Rob.
offense.
No offense, Ron.
Yeah, that makes it fine.
What did he do?
He's got a show on there. Who's the black person? Need I say more?
Yes.
Okay. Then you do Black Jeopardy? Same layout.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Listen, the
Another
show's...
one to add to your list of rip-offs.
All right. Hey, you won a trip to Las Vegas.
Great!
Courtesy of American Casino.
You're the first one to say the N-word in the 10 o'clock hour.
That's right. When you say the N-word, you get prizes.
Duck just fell out of the seat.
Oh, if I say it again, will I get another one?
No. Take a peek behind the scenes of Green Valley Ranch Resort Casino and Spa, American Casino, Friday, 8 p.m., only on Discovery Channel. I know I just gave away a trip. What is the sponsor? Green Valley Ranch Resort Casino and Spa.
Is that the sponsor?
I think it's Discovery Channel.
Oh, American Casino, Friday.
Oh, that's the show on Discovery Channel.
I don't even know.
That Green Valley place is, I believe, where you saw the Black Eyed Peas in concert.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool place.
Yeah.
Yay!
So you won a trip to Vegas, dude. It's a really nice hotel.
Great, man. Thank you very much.
Hold on. I actually didn't
And I don't
realize.
think there'll be any of those offending people around.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, by the way.
He's my kind of nigger.
All right. I just realized you got to use the N-word. I gave him a trip, but I didn't really mean to.
It's kind of funny.
I mean, they just said to me, the next guy calls up, give him a trip. I said, okay, fine.
You?
I just think it's funny, all these radio stations make you jump through hoops to get prizes. And I just don't get it. Why would I want to sit home and listen to somebody jump through hoops to get a prize?
Or wait for a certain song to be played.
Yeah, I mean, it's obnoxious. Radio is obnoxious. It's such a desperate medium. We're going to take the 90-second caller. Like, oh, please. What am I, a moron?
Oh, I love the ones where they give you a clue in the morning, and, you know, they're going to say a certain phrase, and when they say that phrase later in the day, now you got to stay at home all day
Yeah,
for that phrase to pop up.
I want to go to Vegas as bad as anyone, but I'm just not going to put that kind of time and effort into it.
I'll buy a ticket.
Artie started telling me some story during the commercial. I said, Artie, don't talk to me during the commercial. What were you talking about? I didn't even understand it.
No, this is just an example of how the press treats you and certain other people. It just made my head want to explode.
What happened?
Comedy Central's toting this guy, Graham Norton. He's an English comedian, and he's got his own show now. So they were going nuts with promoing him. So I watched it. And I was on the phone with my buddy, actually, while we were watching it, and both of us had the same reaction. It's the lamest, watered-down, awful, unfunny version of you.
Yeah.
To the point where he does a bit with a real doll. He pulls out a real doll and does stuff with that, and we were, like, disgusted by it.
Yeah.
So today I'm reading in the paper, in the Post, an article about the guy, and the article's like a love letter to him.
Yeah.
And the guy makes a point. He's got to, in the article, he's got to make a point by going, Graham Norton isn't mean or dirty in the Howard Stern way.
He's just bad.
He just takes aspects of the show and waters it down.
He's just unfunny.
And I'm telling you, I got bright red with anger. And why do you have to point out that he's not funny either? He's just not as funny.
Yeah, he's not funny at all.
Doesn't matter, man. I'm done.
It just made me aggravated, that's all. It was worth mentioning.
Most of the television has ripped me off one way or another, and they don't even want to say where it came from.
But at least say maybe be good about it. Say you're influenced or something, but like the guy to go out of his way to insult you in the article.
Yeah, Graham Norton's not even saying anything. It's the reporter writing the article.
Yeah, and not only that, it's obvious why he's sort of making the association, because it seems like it's Howard Stern, watered down and nice.
Yeah. No edge to it. I mean, like, edgy, like, the guy managed to take edge out of talking about a real doll.
Right. He does it so everyone can enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Right.
nobody will laugh.
Well, something that everyone can enjoy is probably not that fun.
Yeah.
I'm fully aroused right now.
By Artie's story?
No, I'm just saying, I just want you to
I
know.
can really weave a tale, Robin.
Wow, Artie.
Yeah, when a guy does a good bit, I get aroused.
Yeah.
What's in the news, Robin?
Well, not the strange thing. You know, the Olympics are coming up, and last night I was watching, going through the listings on TV, and it said at 8 o'clock last night there was some gymnasts on TV, and I always love that stuff. I'm a sucker for the gymnastic competitions and the figure skating.
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
Oh, gymnastics.
So I tune in, and Pam Anderson's there.
Well, she actually donates money to one of the gymnasts.
Yeah, I was shocked that Pam Anderson and, something like a little girl's gymnastic competition had anything to do with each other.
Pam Anderson put up about $20,000 of her own money to support to help her Olympic bid.
Yeah, her name is Mohini Bardwaj.
Your name is going to be Mohini Bardwaj.
And that's the girl.
Well, thank you, Daddy.
Mohini Bardwaj.
Yeah.
She's a hopeful for the U.S. Olympic team. I don't know how she did last night, but Pam Anderson was right there. It's not only like she donated the money, she shows up at the competitions.
Well, she's a bit of a gymnast herself. I mean, look at that Tommy Lee tape.
Well, she stays upright. A feat in itself. Ugh. But anyway, she stands on the sidelines taking notes during her performance. And
really?
Yeah, she's not only here cheering.
What's on that notepad?
I have
There's
no
two
idea.
notepads I'd like to see. OJ's during the OJ trial when he had a big yellow legal pad and he'd take notes. And then Pam's notepad.
Gymnastic notes.
Come on.
It was funny. But I said, oh, she's over in the sidelines. She's scribbling in a pad.
Dear friends. What is she scribbling?
We'll have to ask her next time we see her, but I definitely saw her doing that.
Things to...
And stop sleeping with Tommy now that he's fallen off the wagon again.
Yeah. Get my implants changed. It's been 5,000 days. Every 5,000 days I change my implants.
5,000 days or 5,000 miles.
Oh.
And I don't know that Tommy's fallen off the wagon again. I just read it in the tabloids.
What's the worst job in the world? You think maybe cleaning toilets or I don't know. It's got to be one of those hosts on TRL, the MTV show. I mean,
why do you say that?
The guys gave me a clip of TRL.
Mm-hmm.
And on the clip, it's like this chick. She's the reporter. She's all excited because, they're like a breaking story. They have to interrupt all of TRL.
Oh, yeah, what's a bulletin over there?
It's funny, and she teases it, and this girl talks so fast, I don't even know how they hire her.
Right before we went to break, Damien mentioned some Britney news, and you guys, this is a TRL exclusive. We're actually all just getting this fed to us right now through our ears and everything. We're finalizing all the details. So this is huge, probably bigger than since when her and Britney broke up. So stick around for this. We're going to fill y'all in just a minute. I'm sorry, Britney and Justin. Who did I say? Britney and Britney can't break up. It's that late breaking, and it's throwing us all off. You guys got to stick around for that. Like I said, a TRL exclusive right now. Back to the music, though.
Wow.
That chick better be good looking.
Oh, my God. I bet.
And you know what the exclusive is?
Wait, I'll play it for you.
All right.
Now, I just made mention of Vanessa did too of Britney Spears' late-breaking news.
Yes.
Suchin Pockets here deliver it. What's going on?
I literally just ran off set. My producer comes and there's breaking news.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys, this is so huge. All right. Despite denials, despite rumors, Britney Spears is engaged to Kevin Federline.
Wow.
We just got that confirmed by her reps. Our best wishes to the very happy couple. So there were all these rumors.
They've been dating for a while.
Yes, and frolicking in Paris and frolicking, and now they're getting married.
It's a real thing.
Damn it, that's what I was going to announce at my press conference Wednesday.
What a couple of bozos.
I mean, people should be aghast. The girl just got married and divorced in about 48 hours. She's obviously melting down.
No Vegas, nothing. This is the real deal.
That's it. She'll probably walk out in a white bridal gown and everything.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you very much. There you go. Britney Spears engaged, everybody.
It's got to be a bummer to have a job where you get that excited over Britney Spears.
Because it really isn't exciting at all. This is sad.
I have no life, and I'm going to tell you about Britney Spears.
Engaged.
My life is to scream about everything Britney does.
Hard to get that excited about something like that.
Yo, wet bitches.
And especially since it's a sign that she's mentally deranged.
Hello, my Debbie.
They say she...
Robin, there's a big news story I've been following. It concerns Beyonce. I've been teasing it all morning, and I'm about to tell you what it is. Yeah. Beyonce has diarrhea. That's right. We found out from Jay-Z. Jay-Z was hanging around here the other day.
We just nailed the details. After rumors.
Innuendo. Wait a second. This just in.
Confirmation.
Hold it. We have another exclusive.
Panic in a zoo in Germany. This is the video of the day, folks. The gorilla decided to take a stroll outside his cage. Do you believe this? A tourist caught it all on tape. His name is Baba Booey. He managed to escape from his cage at the zoo.
All right, we'll have that in a minute. All right, what else is in the news?
Mountain lion attacked a woman who was hiking.
Forget that. Puff Daddy just found a parking space in Manhattan.
It's just in. James Vanderbeek has mono.
Outside of Los Angeles, she was attacked while hiking in Central California, but was rescued when her friend stabbed the animal with a knife and threw rocks at it. Shannon Parker lost her right eye, was injured in her other eye, and suffered deep lacerations to her right thigh during the attack on Sunday. They say that a little while later, park rangers caught up to the 70-pound female lion that had attacked her. They identified it by the knife wound in its shoulder, and they killed it. They shot it to death. But this poor woman now she's missing one eye and is damage to the other. I'm like, how in the hell did that lion attack her? They say that these lions only attack when they've, lost their group. And so that's what they're thinking, that it's not something that everybody has to worry about. But sometimes when they get lost and wander off, they wind up attacking human beings. So... You think this is what it sounded like?
This is what it sounded like.
Well, here's Lieutenant Brian Naslund of the California Department of Fish and Game.
Who? I never heard of him.
Well, that's because you don't know the Department of Fish and Game.
No, I know it well. I do catch and release in Montana.
Well, this is California.
Oh.
And the animal was found with the knife wounds to the right shoulder, a short distance away from the site of the attack. E1.
E1, all right. I can do that. I can make that happen. I can make that magic happen.
A half-mile into the trail, my officers saw the mountain lion, which appeared to be injured.
The lobster saw the mountain lion? What did he say?
I don't know what he said. It sounded like lobster.
Yeah, can we get a better mic on this guy?
The mountain lion, from one witness,
forget it.
Yeah, he's just out of range of the microphones, apparently.
Listen to this.
They got a mic on this.
Yeah, that they had no problem
That's
with.
well mic.
Congratulations to Sidney Frank. Do you know that name?
Of course I do, but you tell everyone.
Everyone.
Sidney Frank?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. You tell them. That's who's marrying Britney Spears.
He's the head of an import company that started back in the 1970s, and they say people laughed when he started importing these off-brands into the country because they thought it'd be a terrible failure. And he came up with an incredible marketing plan. Instead of using the regular advertising that you see for booze and whatever, he just hired thousands of beautiful women and threw parties in bars.
Sidney Frank was the guy who invented Grey Goose vodka.
He didn't invent anything. He just imported it.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but what he invented was having the girls be in the bars wearing holsters.
Oh, I love
with
that.
the shot things in them.
He's a pretty bright guy, but brighter than him is the son of the owner of the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, who invented stripper tug of rope.
Harry Morton.
Stripper tug of rope.
Harry Morton.
Harry Morton,
Tug of
super
war.
genius.
Stripper tug of war every Sunday.
Well, I don't know how rich Morton is, but this guy just sold his company to Bacardi for $2 billion.
Well, whatever.
So there you go. He figured out to have girls with holsters running around bars at parties.
I need $2 billion.
That's how you came to know Jägermeister? And the Grey Goose vodka, he made sure it was in every limo going to an award show.
That's right.
And that's how Grey Goose vodka became so popular.
The guy hustled. I wish the President of the United States would hustle as much as this guy. And I'm not kidding. Speak to somebody who's got some high energy. Type A. Yeah, a Type A who shows up for work. He deserves $2 billion.
And those broads are generous when they pour that vodka down your throat.
Yeah, you lean back and they just let you have it.
Yeah.
Men who regularly carry a cell phone may have their sperm count reduced by as much as 30%, according to an alarming new study. And those who keep the phone on a belt or in a pocket could be in even greater risk.
Good. I'm going to put mine right on my belt.
To the researchers.
I don't need my sperm doing anything.
Just as disturbing, the scientists discovered that the sperm that do survive exposure to cell phone radiation show abnormal movements.
You're going to make a jockstrap out of cell phone?
You're not kidding.
Further reducing your fertility.
How about if I put it by my rectum? Would it do anything to that?
Just attach it to you.
Yeah, you'll have some strange movements there, too. The findings are the first ever to suggest male fertility may be affected by cell phone radiation.
Yeah, but people who keep it on a belt or in a pocket, what else are you going to do? Hold it over your head or something?
I suggest start carrying a purse.
Right. How can I still be aroused? We're just doing news. I'm so horny. I had sex all weekend.
What are you thinking about over there?
Nothing sexual. It's just happening constantly during the show, and I'm playing with myself. And touching and probing.
There's a shot of Jamie Lee Curtis in the USA Today with a Vote shirt on, and she looks like she's like 80.
Hey, let's see if it takes it away. Let me see.
Yeah, so that you should look at.
Look at it.
Let me see
look
if
at
it
the top. It's Jamie Lee Curtis, who, God bless her.
All right. I'm going to stare at this and see what happens.
She looks like she's 85 years old.
I swear. Let's see if I can stand up. Where do you see her?
Right on the top. A Life.
Okay,
there.
yeah.
In a Vote shirt.
All right, hold on.
Oh, she didn't look that horrible, Artie.
Wait a second. Wait, I swear I'm going to be able to stand up in about 30 seconds.
Oh, no.
Let me see. Yeah. I'm fine.
Robin, that ain't the broad from Trading Places.
I swear,
it's not.
I'm fine. I can
It's
stand
all
up.
over?
It's over.
It's
Gone.
over.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I'm not joking. It's gone. I looked at Jamie Lee Curtis for what? 12 seconds. Look at this.
You're completely
Flat
able
as a
to
board.
stand up and move around.
I rest my case.
Look at that.
Thank you for lending me.
Don't worry about it, man.
Really?
Just keep that around in case he needs it again.
Yeah. We should have that here. Anything else?
Yes, over in Iraq, they are now saying that an insurgent group has claimed responsibility for taking a Marine corporal hostage. Once again, we've been assaulted with pictures of a Marine on his knees with a blindfold on while insurgents scream into a microphone for the release of Iraqi prisoners. And they're saying that they will kill him if the prisons are not opened. This is a coalition spokesman in Baghdad, C3.
The Marine assigned to the 1st Marine Expeditionary Force has been absent from his unit since June 21. Naval Criminal Investigative Services cannot confirm that Corporal Wasef Ali Hassan has been taken hostage.
However, in the pictures, they hold up credentials that belong to Corporal Hassan. So he actually is in the hands of captors. Here is...
now, that's who we should be praying for, Corporal Hassan, not for this...
The president's family, which is fully guarded.
Yeah,
and
they're
just
fine.
Hanging around with their Secret Servicemen.
Yeah.
Here is Jeff McCausland, who voices his concern that Corporal Hassan might be abused by his captors, C4.
One would worry that the terrorists, insurgents, would use this as a means to particularly abuse American military prisoners because of the scandal surrounding Abu Ghraib and the treatment of Iraqi prisoners.
That's U.S. Army Colonel Jeff McCausland. Meanwhile, the Iraqi government is now an independent government, Howard. It wasn't supposed to happen until June 30th. But leaders there and in this country decided to turn over authority for Iraq to its own leaders early so as to avoid more unrest in that country.
By the way, President Bush has said to the new leader of Iraq, It's a great job. Go on vacation immediately and relax. Get a ranch somewhere and don't worry about a thing. And you'll be all right. Don't let the job stress get to you.
Brigadier General Mark Kermit, who describes the ceremony in which power was transferred to Iraqis. D3.
The ceremony went great. At 10:30 today, the sovereignty of Iraq was handed back to the people of Iraq by Ambassador Bremer.
The leader of Iraq immediately went to a ranch and built a nature walk. All right, good.
I think it's great that things are going so well over there. They have to do this in secret.
Yeah. All right, look, well, it's a step. It's a step.
It's a step.
It's a step.
Meanwhile, more troops are headed to the area. And here's Dr. Haider al-Abadi.
Dr. Haider al-Abadi, yes.
Yeah.
I went to him for laser vision correction. Yes.
Who is the former Iraqi communications officer. Changing the date of the handover is a practical anti-terror measure as far as he's concerned. D4.
I think
We'll take a quick break.
Wait a minute. Meanwhile, Mamoun Fandi of the U.S. Institute of Peace says the terrorists in Iraq will not bend. It appears the only way to stop them is to kill them. D5.
I think it is very difficult to do amnesty to these people because most of them are not Iraqis, and also there are certain cultural constraints against this whole idea of reconciliation in Iraq.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. We'll wrap up the news for you.
Yeah, the Howard Stern Show. 95. Into the Howard Stern Show.
Hey now.
Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
Yes, Thomas. What's your story? Thomas.
Yes, thanks. I have an entrepreneurial take on this situation with you, and if we go outside the box here, I think you can produce your show as a standalone product under your own production company, send the feed out to K-Rock, contractual obligations with that feed, let Tom bleep the heck out of it, and you can also fulfill your syndication obligations to the other radio stations you have contracts with. Also, send this feed out to Sirius and XM as well as HowardStern.com for new business opportunities. So that's what the take on this is.
Well, you're not a businessman, are you?
Sure I am.
What do you do? What kind of work do you do?
I own Hunk Mania.
What is that?
Hunk Mania is a chain of male strip clubs for women.
Well, no, you're not thinking clearly. If I was on satellite and I was to send my show out to this radio station, bleeped.
No. What I'm saying is
there would be no special quality to the satellite show if you could get the show for free. Why would you tune in? Why would you run out and buy a satellite?
The satellite show would be unbleeped, is what he's saying.
No,
oh, what? Big deal. I mean, you know.
On satellite, I don't have to listen to the commercials.
So it would be special to satellite in that way. However,
yeah, but
you would be robbing your affiliate.
The affiliates that are here only want the show because it's not available anywhere else. And I understand what you're saying. If you were on satellite, you know, maybe people who listen to this would then go, "Oh man, I want to hear what I'm not hearing."
What they just said.
But then,
the angle is.
Then if you're, I got to go. Please, I don't want to talk about it.
Keep running Hunk Mania, whatever it is.
Yeah, Hunk Mania. Fred's looking for work here.
Good job.
All right, what else is in the news?
Well, back to this whole Iraqi situation just for a second more. The question is, when do they get control of Saddam Hussein, this new Iraqi government, and what will they do with him once they have him? And nobody quite knows the answer to that. They say they're turning over authority of Saddam in a few days, but we don't know what the Iraqi government will do with him once they have him. But I do know that the United States government has suggested to the Iraqis, because of all of this insurgent problem, that they go find Saddam's army and put them back to work. They're looking for some of those people. They seem to know how to keep these people in hand. So anyway, that's what's going on in Iraq today. Here at home, we have major problems with our own homeland security and how we're going to beef things up, because so far very little is being done. Well, a bunch of mayors are meeting today, and Baltimore Mayor Martin O'Malley says that the Bush administration is not sending money straight to the cities, but rather through state bureaucracies, and that's only slowing the process down. E3.
Perhaps the Bush administration thinks that to change this policy would be an admission that their initial policy was wrong. I would hope that they would instead look at it as we've learned that what we've been doing isn't working and we need to change it for the sake of America's security.
Nobody ever does that. Do you think they have meetings in the Bush administration with George W. Bush sitting at the head of the meeting? It doesn't happen.
And so far, the Bush administration has never admitted that anything is wrong.
Yeah, everything has worked. There's nothing hasn't worked. Everything works fine. Everything's great. Yeah.
So don't expect that admission to be coming anytime soon. I also see in the paper today that they're announcing that the Kerrys, if they were to win the White House, would be the richest first couple ever, and that Mrs. Kerry would be the richest first lady ever. Like, that should mean something to me.
Well, she's worth, they're saying, anywhere from $900 million to $3 billion. Unbelievable. Means something to me. Means I should have married her.
Well, yeah, but does that have anything to do with what she's going to do in the White House and what I should be concerned about?
Wow.
No.
Maybe she won't be such a crook.
I think it's to sort of embarrass them. Like, oh, they're so wealthy. Like, Bush is any less wealthy. He's got plenty. Don't worry, he'll be making tons of cash when he gets out of that White House.
Got oil money.
You're not kidding.
And last week we were talking about the fact that Jerry Ryan's husband, ex-husband, Jack Ryan, was running for the Senate in Ohio, I think it is.
That's right.
He had to drop out of the race because of those revelations that were revealed in their sealed divorce papers, that he had tried to take her to a number of sex clubs.
Why does a politician have to quit a race because he wanted his wife to go to a sex club?
Because he's a Republican?
Yeah, and they like to just keep all that crap in the closet.
Right.
What's wrong with a sex club? They're saying that the Republican National Convention is going to happen here in New York. They can't get enough hookers in town and strippers. They're importing them from all over. These are the same guys who don't want kids listening to dirty talk. They can't get enough hookers in town. They're going to run out of hookers, they're afraid. They're bringing them in from all over the country.
I thought it was nasty.
Those are the ones that are worried about indecency.
An Iranian woman says that she gave birth to a frog.
Yes.
I believe it.
You've given birth to a frog.
Mr. Schwartz, we have terrible news. You know, it's like punked, you know, whatever their Iranian version is. This is your baby.
You've been punked.
No, they say that the woman believes that the creature...
Where are you getting this
from larva to an adult frog inside her body.
You shouldn't have after flogged. Now we must flog you.
While it's unclear how this could have happened, a paper carrying this news said they had quotes. The paper had quotes from medical experts who say there are human characteristics to the animal.
Wow. Kermit bin Laden.
She's a mother of 2 children.
Wow.
The so-called frog has yet to undergo precise genetic and anatomic tests.
So you're saying that what they think might have happened is that a frog somehow got inside it?
Like somehow when she was floating in a dirty pool swimming or something, the larvae of the frog got inside her body. And she hatched it.
Now, you know who, this is not the first time. You know who's part frog?
Who?
Larry King, the talk show guy.
Yes.
I'm not kidding.
Larva.
Well, they say
my mother had larvae.
The similarities are in appearance, the shape of the fingers, and the size and shape of the tongue of this frog. That's what they're saying resembles a human.
So weird. It's like, could that be? That's impossible. The larvae gets in there. It wouldn't bond with human genetics.
Well, you never know what hormones might do to a developing frog.
So, what paper is this from?
It's from the BBC News.
Wow. And are they...
They said the medical experts are... No, they don't have pictures.
How could they not?
Medical experts have yet to take a good look at the baby and test it. Or the frog.
Apple Paltrow, I got pictures of. That I want pictures of. Half frog, half human child.
Going to take pictures of anything. Wouldn't that be it?
Well, it's funny that you should mention Apple Martin, which is what her name would be.
Or Coco Arquette.
There's a kid who was named after the sports channel ESPN.
And was it a full pregnancy? In other words...
I don't think that she carried the larva for 9 months. However long it takes to hatch a
And she thought she was pregnant with a regular baby.
No, she didn't think she was pregnant at all.
Where did it come? Like, in other words, she was sitting at home and it came out of her?
Yes.
A frog crawled out of her?
Yes.
I don't believe it. Is she going to raise the kid Sunni or Shiite?
ESPN has been given to this little kid as his name because the parents were such huge fans of the network. And they do pronounce it Espen. His name is Espen Malachi McCall.
I'm naming, if I ever had another kid, it would be Game Show Network.
Well, now Espen is going to get a television special on ESPN. He's all of 2 years old.
Oh, Espen.
Turns out he's not the only child with this name.
How does this sound? Food Network line.
Espen is one of 3 youngsters in the United States known to be named for the sports network. A couple in Corpus Christi.
Crispy.
No,
Corpus Crispy.
Corpus Christi. Named their son Espen Coriel in 2000.
Corpus Krispies.
And that same year, Espen Blondeel was born in Michigan. So ESPN is doing a special on all the people who have named their children after their network.
I like that network, ESPN.
Well, now you know what to name your child.
Yep, Anthony.
And as was said before, Britney Spears is engaged. Her publicist is now willing to admit
Big news!
that she is planning to get married. They're thinking November wedding, which would mean Britney would have been married twice within the same. Fahrenheit 9/11, #1 at the box office, making $22 million in its first outing. Here's a scene from Fahrenheit 9/11 in which Michael Moore asks Representative John Conyers whether Congress read the Patriot Act before it was signed into law. A3.
This is really good.
How could Congress pass this Patriot Act without even reading it?
Sit down, my son. We don't read most of the bills. Do you really know what that would entail if we were to read every bill that we pass?
That can't be. That's got to be a made-up story.
No, he's sitting there with the congressman. The congressman is saying, we don't read the bills we pass. So run out to Fahrenheit 9/11. Should be at a theater near you. And in honor of Spider-Man, I guess, National Geographic's channel is doing Spider Power. It has this special, a documentary that takes an extraordinary look at the evolution of one of the most successful hunters on the planet, which is the spider. Here's Dr. Simon Pollard, who says, we are much closer to spiders than we think. C1.
Most of the world, we're probably never more than 2 or 3 feet from a spider for most of our lives. I mean, where I'm sitting in my house, I'm sure they're under the, well, I know they're under the floor because I like having them round in the basement.
I know there are none in here. Nothing could live in here. I can barely breathe.
In here. And Pollard says fans of the upcoming Spider-Man movie will appreciate Spider Power.
People love superheroes, and to have a superhero that uses some of the skills of spiders, and in fact, he uses...
Yeah, it sounds like he's retarded.
Yeah, he says.
That's British.
No.
Oh, really?
That's what's happening.
I don't know what that was. I didn't like it.
He's just going to go through the incredibleness of the spider and relate it to you.
I can't wait for Spider-Man 2. Tonight on E! Joey Boots auditions to get John's job. It's great. This is the one you've been waiting for.
Boot.
The 9/11 widow, her ex-cop boyfriend who beat her, and the daughter who watches them have sex. And it's unbelievable. Catch them tonight on E! And this reminds me, vote on trimspa.com. Go to trimspa.com right now. You will see fabulous pages of all the different candidates, write-ups of all the different candidates, audio of all the candidates. You'll have a blast on there. And when you're done, make your vote. Log on. There's plenty of room for you, baby. Get in there, trimspa.com. TRIMSPA.com. See you tomorrow.
95.